What's up, everybody? It's Austin, back at you with another episode of the Book of Austin, Life at Detours podcast. We have one of probably like the most anticipated episodes, but one of the, I don't want to really call it like controversial or anything like that, but an episode that just was hard to get, even though she was actually the one that got the podcast started in the first place. Old Brittney, Amber, Boyd now, huh?
No, we're not married yet, but soon.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, me and Kristen are engaged, and we have no plans for when we're going to finish that off. But
And you don't have to.
no,
Definitely.
it out, dude.
Yeah, that's a great thing to do. That's what an engagement period is for.
Mm-hmm. Figuring out, we just moved into a new house and shit, dude. It's a whole thing. We're not worrying about a fucking wedding right now.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. And when you're basically married anyway, what does it matter when?
Exactly. Yeah. And we have the rings and everything, so we can fucking, flash them at people when we need to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters is to use it as a shield in public.
As a shield in public. Or like Bert Kreischer says, I don't cheat on my wife. I don't cheat on my wife. Could you guess who the intro music was?
No, who the fuck was that? That was good.
Take you a guess. It's somebody that we know from Mina.
Somebody we know from Mina.
Yeah.
How closely do we know them?
Quite. You lived in the garage for a little bit. Rode the school bus with us.
That is fucking... I know. Caleb?
That's Caleb Foreman, dude.
No fucking way.
Yeah, that's Wayside Motel, man. Yeah, dude.
That's really good.
It's really good, dude. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of good songs.
He's really good. I always told him that, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was always out there spanging,
Yes, yeah.
Cash,
and he would play for me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He even tried to teach me a little bit, but I'm not a very good... I used to be, when I was a kid, really good with music.
Mm-hmm.
But learning a new instrument now, my brain is literally fried.
I've been wanting I do want to learn how to play the guitar at some point. I just really...
It's
but
hard
I also want to learn how to speak Spanish, and I want to do all these other things,
Yeah.
So, we're figuring it out, dude. We're just kind of taking it day by day, dude.
Having goals is good.
Yes, so eventually I will get there. But I'm running a podcast, I'm working and shit like that, dude.
Yeah, grinding.
We're grinding, dude. So, speaking of which, what's up with the grind, dude? What's going on with you?
Dude, okay. So I was...
Good answer.
I love my job, by the way. I'm not going to say what it is, but okay. I love my job. But I was working 6 days a week for a few months, and I chose that. I'm crazy because I needed to get a certain amount of hours, and with the kids' schedule, I got to do what I got to do.
Were you working just all nights or what?
No, we're open during the day, but I was working because normally I'd be, if my schedule was perfect, I'd be able to work 10-hour days. That's 4 days a week. That's optimal for me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with long days.
Mm-hmm.
I just want a lot of days off. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, but because of, having to pick up and take the kids places,
right.
I was only working 8 a.m. to 1, 6 days a week.
Was that 5 hours a piece?
Yeah, basically. Wow. Yeah, it's what, 30, 35 hours. Sometimes I would pick up more shifts. So sometimes one time I worked 12 days straight. Jesus. Almost.
No, dude.
I have to. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I guess so, man. You got to go get that bag, bro.
Yeah, and dude, all of it goes to bills. So, it's not even really a bag.
No, right, dude? Yeah, it's I always feel like I make extra money and then I don't have any money.
Yeah, where'd it go?
I make great money, dude, and I don't know where the fuck it all keeps going. Kristen keeps telling me I need to get a budget. I need to quit talking because she's going to fucking come down on me for that one. Because she keeps
I have a budget. And we break even every time.
Damn, dude. Yeah, because mine, I'll make fucking, some weeks I'll make 1,000 a week, and then some weeks I'll make 1,500 a week, and then it's we do a trip or something, or I did have a pretty good savings set up there for a little bit, but it was then we had the house and we spent fucking almost all of it just to rent a house, not even to buy a house.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't even think you could have bought a house for your savings, which sucks.
No, we could. Well, no. Probably not.
No,
Not anything
in
worth a
fucking
shit.
Dallas.
No way,
Yeah,
dude.
not in Dallas.
Yeah, we looked
Nope.
last year before we thought about the renting idea, and it was, I think we got approved. I mean, we got approved pretty good, like 250,000, but like you can't find anything here for 250,000.
Fuck no, dude. Up here, like the average house price, because they're all new construction, which doesn't mean shit. They're probably starting about that.
Yeah, right.
About, like,
and so,
in
you're in Fayetteville?
Yeah.
Are you like in like Fayetteville proper, or are you in?
I'm in Farmington, which is literally, it's kind of like a little. It's basically Fayetteville, honestly.
Okay. I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah, it's like right there. Literally, I basically live right on MLK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Okay. That's
but
crazy.
it's just you travel down MLK far enough, and it becomes Main Street in Farmington.
Then you just end up there. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, then you're just in Farmington.
Well, then you kind of have the best of both worlds, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Farmington's probably still pretty large.
It's small, actually, but it just melds into Fayetteville, so it does probably look large.
Yeah.
Actual Farmington is just a tad bigger than Mina, I would say.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Well, that works. I dig it.
But it's basically Fayetteville, so it's not really.
Mm-hmm.
You can get anything you want, like, within
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how everything is here, dude. Like 15, 20 minutes. Like if you step out that door, it's 15, 20 minutes to wherever you're going to go.
I know. You're brave as fuck, though, for living in Dallas. Just the interstates there scare the fuck out of me.
Oh, yeah. Well, you get used to it, man. Like, yeah.
I'm sure you do,
wild.
but the interstates up here even, which are not nearly.
Yeah,
I avoid, like, fucking plague.
Well, over there, you know, like those are all new and stuff like that, and like it's not, all the kinks haven't been worked out, and like here, I mean, they're constantly working on them and shit, which really kind of screws it up. But it seems like they got it pretty well figured out. Like stuff keeps moving. That's what I always said when I first moved here was like traffic in Arkansas. When you hit traffic, it's dead stop because nobody knows what the fuck to do. Here, everybody just goes about their day just slowly, you know.
I did see there was a lot when we did drive in Dallas. Everyone there is a lot more versed in driving on the interstate.
Yeah.
And they don't act like as big a dick.
Well, I don't know about all that, dude.
I had a woman literally run me off the road because I would not slow all the way the fuck down so she could get on the interstate. She tried to run me off the road.
Jesus Christ. That was in Arkansas?
Fucking on an on-ramp. That bitch was crazy, and everyone drives like that.
Jeez.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a certain etiquette, I guess. I mean, not everybody follows it. These are Texans we're dealing with, you know, but...
Like, I saw, like, multiple things happen on the drive down there one time that could have, like, devolved into, like, honking and bullshit. Did not.
Yeah.
People were chill.
Yeah, they got places to be. They don't give a
chill.
shit, dude. I used to love doing that drive in my Challenger, though, dude, because you could fuck with people.
Don't doubt it.
In my little dad car, it has no balls, so I can't do shit. I'm just like, just
Really?
fucking pass me, dude.
Leave me alone.
It's a Chevy Equinox. It's like a 4-cylinder, dude. It has no
It's a Chevy
balls, dude.
Equinox. That's not, I mean,
it's pretty nice. It's like a 2017. It's pretty nice, but
that's pretty nice.
Yeah, but it has zero fucking balls, dude. Like, you hit the gas, and it does not want to do it.
Really?
Yeah, like it just physically cannot do it.
Damn.
Yeah, you'll just see
it's so
it
big. Is
rev
that
up.
why?
Well, I mean, it's an SUV or like I don't know if you. Yeah, it's an SUV, but yeah, it should have at least a V6 in it, but it doesn't. It has a fucking 4-banger in it, and it does not
Holy
work out
fuck.
well. Yeah,
dude, that's why I like Hondas, man. They got some get up and go.
Yeah, well, it depends on which one you get, too. And a lot of them, like, if it is a 4-banger, they're going to put a turbo in there with it, you know, and stuff like that. But,
yeah.
I don't know, if we're driving, like, minivans or whatever.
I got a Honda Pilot, and I love that hoe.
Pilot? What is that? Is that just, like, a sedan? Just like a car?
Basically. It's a truck engine in a, like, sedan.
Okay, well, then it's probably got a little scoot on it. Yeah, definitely.
I bet you.
Yeah.
It's a bad bitch.
Hell yeah, dude.
They even have an extra gear up in there.
Sport mode?
Like, it's automatic, but there's like a On mine, it's so old you got to do it with the gear shift. But in my CRV, which was a year newer, it's like literally a button on the little shifter.
Sick.
And she will put most vehicles to shame.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been able to
She's
handle
a
the
bad
Chally, though, dude.
Yeah, she looks really on it like she looks like she couldn't, but she can.
Hell yeah. All right, so work, and then I guess mostly probably just kids, dude, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How old's Annabelle?
Yeah. Annabelle is 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Octavian's what, 3?
3, yeah.
3. Okay. That's crazy, dude.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen fucking Octavian since he was a little big-headed baby, dude.
I know, and I literally I haven't been able to even travel to Mina in like almost a year.
I mean, not with your schedule. There's no fucking way.
No, fuck no. I can't, and with the car not being,
Yeah, that's a thing, dude.
You can't travel in that hoe. Like, I have one vehicle. That's it, and I'm not getting another fucking loan because I just paid this bitch off early.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I saved a lot of money doing that, and I'm proud of that hoe. But she can't break down now. That would be just like her, though.
Yeah.
To wait.
Is she breaking down?
Well, I put like $2,900 worth of work in her getting, like, she had a leak. She needed all this shit. I got her brakes done, her shocks and struts done, like all that shit. Jesus. I was like, I want this to be like a brand new car. Well, we get all that done, and we had been having this lingering problem, but we thought an oil change would fix it. So, that never fucking works. But these lights would only come on. Thing. Yeah. But these lights would only come on when she needed an oil change. So we changed the oil. She was fine for like a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months. Mm-hmm. And then all those fucking lights kept turning on. And so he was like, yeah, because he had mentioned to us, he was like, if this keeps happening, let me know, because it could be something else. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, yeah, it's something else. So we just had to spend.
What was it?
We're at the end of it, it's gonna be like $450. I don't know. I don't know shit about cars.
You're not a car person, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Damn. Yeah, not having a car sucks, dude.
Yeah, I would literally rather die. You cannot make it in any part of Arkansas, really, if you don't have a car.
No way, dude. Everything's so far apart. I mean, and kind of the same thing here. Where I just moved, I could walk to a lot of places, though, but I don't fucking want to do that. I'm not going to do that with the baby.
Definitely fucking not. I thought about getting a moped. I was so serious.
I've thought about that, too. I want to get a fucking bike, but with the whole, Logan fucking lost his goddamn arm.
Maybe you don't get a bike.
Yeah, maybe don't get a bike. Oh, man.
Maybe don't get a bike.
But I would really like one, dude.
I don't think that's in your immediate future.
I mean, just like a little chopper, dude. I don't want a fucking crotch rocket. I don't want anything crazy. I just want a little cruiser.
Bitch, you're going to behead yourself.
What?
Like, don't even.
Behead yourself. Jesus
Wait
Christ.
till your daughter's in college to try that dumb shit.
What, till it's like a midlife crisis deal?
No, you're waiting till you don't have to fucking orphan your children.
I mean, you'd still be orphaning them. They'd just be a little bit better.
Yeah, but not as
business,
children. They'd be adults, kind of,
I mean, yeah, that does make sense, but I don't like your logic. It's whatever, though.
Get something you can just, I don't even think most of the ones that are what I'm talking about, you could even just drive on the street, actually.
What are you talking
about? Get a dirt bike.
Ones?
Like, fuck.
No, a dirt bike would be pretty sick, though. I don't have any room to fucking, I barely have a yard. Yeah, there's no way, dude. Yeah.
I don't think you have the yard for that.
Let's go back there and make it an even worse mud pit. No way, dude.
Oh, God. Is it that bad?
It's so bad, dude. Well, it's a lot better now. We put that topsoil down, then we're getting a little bit of grass. But anytime, like, if you just turn on the water hose, it turns into a fucking mud pit. It's crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude.
So when it rains?
Yeah, whenever it rains, it rained, yesterday? It's going to be 3-4 days before you can go back there, and it's not just mud.
So y'all get a lot of rain in hell?
Well, we have been. I mean, it is that season, like May or April is like real bad.
It is.
And then May we'll get some, and then June, July, and August we won't have fucking rain ever.
Oh, God.
Yeah, last year I think it went like 60-something days without raining, if I'm not
Is
mistaken.
Texas a desert?
No, well, not the part that we're in, but it is like it's really close to it, but we still have all that humidity. Like just like Arkansas, so you get that like real sticky heat. And
You
it
know
gets
what's
fucking hot, but it gets hotter. Like it gets like an extra like 3, 4, or 5 degrees sometimes. Like if it's 100 degrees in Arkansas and muggy, it's 105 and muggy here.
Last summer, it got about that up here, so I bet it was
Yeah,
awful.
I know. Yeah, because I was looking at both of ours because we were talking about our first plan was to move to Fayetteville.
You should have.
We've been talking about
really
it, but
you really, really
I just
should
make
have.
a fuck ton of money here, and then I don't make like a fuck ton of money, but I make more than enough to live and have like cool shit, you know.
You might be able to make as much here. It's a college town.
Yeah, it depends, you know. Yeah, I probably could, like if I worked right on Dixon or something, but those are different jobs, you know.
I work right on Dixon, and a lot of places hire for bartenders, especially like seasoned bartenders.
Oh yeah, I could. That's the thing. I could go get a job anywhere.
For fucking real.
Yeah, like I have no problems with that, but it's the type of bartending that you'd be doing, like that college fucking craziness. But we're right down the street from a fucking stadium, so like we kind of get the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Except way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And technically, so is Dixon, kind of right down the street from the sorority houses.
But that's all college stuff. College games and NFL
God.
games are very different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just like you get a lot of younger people, and younger people don't have any fucking money. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to if you're an adult, like, and you're fully set, and you go to a game, like you have money to spend. You know, so you come in and you tip good and you fucking buy like good shit, you know. And then so I've been doing the shuttle for Boomer Jacks too. So I drive people to and from the stadium in this like 14-seater bus. It's pretty dope.
Shit.
Yeah, it's very, very fun. Been doing a lot of Rangers games, and then I did Kenny Chesney concert the other day, and that shit was pretty wild.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, it's like it's pretty dope.
Dallas is fucking crazy.
You just get to do like weird shit like that, dude. I don't even know like how I got the job. You know what I mean? Like my boss was just like, hey, like thinking about get this shuttle. Like, would you want to drive it? I was like, fucking throw some numbers at me and we'll figure it out, dude. And it fucking worked out pretty good, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So I think actually let's go ahead and fucking take it back a little bit because actually let's talk. Let's fucking explain how you started the podcast and then like what happened kind of after. Let's go like contemporary a little bit to see why you have not been on the podcast yet.
All right. So I think that before Christmas, this was like not last Christmas, but the Christmas before.
This was actually
2022?
3 Christmases ago. 2021.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because that was whenever I started the podcast. Was the January of 22.
Oh, holy fuck! Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing it for almost 2.5 years, bro.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So I think before that we'd hung out and you had mentioned that you wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, go for it, dude, go for it. And then Christmas rolled around and we got you.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to get him.
Uh-huh.
Like, Russ will help me pick it out because I'm not very tech savvy.
Yeah.
But it was like that. I was like, sure.
It was the exact thing that I needed, actually.
Was it?
It was like the bare bones like type, but it was all the pieces that you needed.
Yeah, like we couldn't afford much, so we just got you, the basics. Mm-hmm. But I felt like to start out, that was probably all you needed.
I still keep that little mic around just because that's what fucking started it, dude.
Oh,
it's around here somewhere, dude. I think it's in a box really cool. There. Yeah.
But so then Christmas happened.
Yeah.
Which was a shit show.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of like flipped the fuck out, dude.
You did have a little minty bee on us, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, this had been months coming.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Christmas that did this.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas was kind of the last fucking straw, bro. because I was trying to get away from that shit so hard, I fucking moved away. I literally fucking moved away the second I could.
Yeah.
And I was like, this Christmas is like gonna be different. Like everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
You're gonna go hang out with your family. In fact, like right before Christmas, I wasn't gonna come. I even told Rachel I wasn't gonna come.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling some off vibes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I was feeling some off vibes because weeks before I had been making sure like shit wasn't gonna go down. I was like checking on whereabouts of people, like who was gonna be there and yada yada.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I made it clear. I was like, if this, then I can't come.
If this, then this. Yes.
Yes, exactly. That's called a boundary. You know.
Yeah.
I was trying to do it right, and I told Rachel that, and it had been snowing up here. I really didn't want to make the trip down, but Rachel was like, "Dude, you have to come."
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, it's fucking Christmas. You know, you should definitely go to that.
Yeah, but if it's gonna be a whole ass shit show, I didn't want to go.
You just gotta suck it up, dude.
No, I'm not sucking shit up. Not anymore.
I'm not sucking shit up, dude.
No, fuck that.
Hey,
Christmas is not supposed to be stressful.
Well, it shouldn't be stressful.
It was stressful.
Oh, well, so I don't even really remember exactly like what the problem was.
We can go into it if you want to.
I mean, you can, yeah, as much as you're willing to, I guess.
So I don't even know if this is okay to say. So you cut me off when you want to.
All right, I'm marking it.
Months before Christmas, this is like even before, I think, Thanksgiving. It was actually around Mom's birthday.
Yeah, November.
I noticed.
Oh,
and
right.
so
yeah.
I thought shit was going to resolve itself, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And
so I was bringing my kids to Grandma's. You know, Grandma's doesn't seem like an unsafe place to have your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple incidents before this. Like, she would come out all fucked up and start doing weird shit in front of people we had at Grandma's. And, like literally, she got all twacked and went outside and started picking up sticks. Off kilter, just hobbling around the yard with her mouth open and her eyes half open, picking up sticks, bro.
What?
And all my friends were like, what the fuck? So eventually, I think someone got her inside. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but they put her to bed.
Yeah.
And then someone, I guess, had seen her at one of Olivia's little shindigs, passed out on the porch, which she could have just been drunk. We don't know.
Yeah. She
but
was a lightweight on alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah. But so, like, before, I don't remember where it was in relation to like Thanksgiving and Christmas, but it was, I think, before or in between them, because it was after Mom's birthday, so it was in between. Okay. This escalated very quickly, from what I understand. If I understand the chain of events correctly,
right? This was all before her birthday.
This was it. I know that the moment I noticed it was at her birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, and so. Where was I? Where are we? So then I was picking up Annabelle from school. This was like between breaks or some shit.
Okay.
This was before Christmas. And I was like, I told Grandma, I was like, hey, he's autistic, so him being in the car is awful. We didn't know this at the time. We just knew being in the car with him at that time, sitting there for 30 minutes waiting on someone to get out of school was a no-go.
Oh, yeah.
So I asked Grandma if I could leave Octavian there while I went to pick up Annabelle from school. She was going to school in Akron at the time.
Uh-huh.
And so I go and pick her up, and I come back, and Grandma is nowhere. Octavian is naked, and Mom is passed out in her bed. And Octavian's just running amok in the house. And he's dirty for some reason. I have no idea why. like, no clothes. I think he had his diaper on, but it was not fully on because he was wet. So I went in there. I was looking for Grandma. Grandma's nowhere. And I'm kind of mad, okay, that he's in this state.
Yeah.
And I go in Mom's room, and she's, like, passed out. I even, like, poked her a couple times and was like, hey, what? Wake up. She did not wake up. I just literally got him and left.
Yeah.
Because you know when someone's just sleeping or, you know, passed the fuck out. And I know the difference.
Yeah.
We all know the difference.
Definitely.
You know what it looks like. So I left. And actually, I think that after that, but before Christmas, you had come down there. I think you texted me or called me, and you're like, hey, I'm at Grandma's. Do you want to chill? And I was like, no, bro. Like, I can't go to Grandma's.
Yeah.
And I don't think you could come to, you couldn't come to me. And I was staying the fuck away from Grandma's.
Yeah.
So then Mom was hanging out with this, in my opinion, crackhead. Okay? This bitch was for sure a crackhead, bro. And she brought her to Thanksgiving, and then she brought her... Okay. This was the Christmas before, actually. I'm getting it mixed up.
Oh, okay.
Because the next Christmas was when I was like, fuck all of that. Wasn't it? No, this is the same Christmas.
I think this is the same Christmas, yeah.
This is the same Christmas.
Because I remember whenever all that shit was going down with Mom, and like Olivia got involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shit got kind of gnarly there for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. So, after that, I like did not come over for weeks.
Yeah.
And so the next time I came over, I did not bring the kids. I just came over because Grandma wanted me to clean her bedroom. And she brought the bitch to Thanksgiving. That's what I was thinking of. I know she brought her to a holiday. She brought that snaggletooth bitch to Thanksgiving. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of.
I'm trying to think who the
But
I remember who it was because she ended up staying with her for a little while.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now, but she ended up being a piece of shit. I think.
Yeah.
I think. That's why let's go ahead and not name her if you even think of the name because I can't think of
it. Yeah,
I'm
not gonna.
Okay.
So Grandma asked me to come over and clean her room. So I came over. The kids were not with me. Octavian was at Cindy's, I think, and Annabelle was at school.
Okay.
And I came over to see what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Kind of, and to clean Grandma's room. And I come in, and her and Heath both are, can I say that?
Yeah. I'll take a look at it tomorrow and see.
Yeah, so her and Heath both are fucked up.
Yeah.
Heath admits to me that he's fucked up, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think, yeah.
And she leaves with this bitch. She's like, I gotta go take so-and-so's daughter. Yeah, so-and-so's daughter to Social Security office. The closest Social Security office is, I think, Little Rock or Fort Smith. And so I can tell
I think it was
right
Fort
now.
Smith. I think I heard that story.
Yeah, so I can tell right now that she's fucked up.
Like twacked out or downers?
Ooh, I think downers by the way she was holding her mouth.
Interesting.
You know how she does that thing. Where she's like...
Well, they're two very different... Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think it was downers. Yeah. But she left, I guess, presumably to pick this bitch up or something. And so me and Heath start actually watching your podcast.
Nice.
And me and Heath start talking about it. And I guess Heath did not know that it was ever this bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I started, and you were talking somewhat about it in the podcast. Mm-hmm. So I started telling Heath in detail, kind of being like, hey, this isn't cool.
Like the past or talking about? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what we went through as kids.
Yeah.
And Heath was...
Oh, he was upset.
He was kind of sad. He was upset.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know. You know, these are two consenting adults consenting to do drugs together.
Yeah.
And you can blurt anything out or anything out that you need to.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
and like you said, it's two consenting adults doing, whatever.
He can't say, no, I'm not going to share the drugs I'm doing with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he could.
Say that.
He could.
He could.
If he had no notion as to why he shouldn't, though.
Exactly. I really don't. I think he knew possibly somewhat of, but not the severity.
But also, I mean, he was probably fucked up when he did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got pretty out there for a second, man. He's been to rehab and stuff.
Really
I think he's doing good. Yeah.
I felt really bad for him after because he really kind of spiraled after. I'm not saying either of them did anything to either of them. They both chose, but him and Mom were kind of bad on it.
Oh, yeah?
In my opinion.
Yeah.
If I spend weeks away, the last time I saw you were high, and the next time I saw you were high, what am I going to think?
That's a trip, yeah. If the only time I ever see you
there's a 50-50 chance of me coming over after weeks that you are fucked up.
Damn.
You cannot tell me that
That's a good point,
I came over. Yeah, the one time I come over after weeks of being away and you're fucked up, and the last time I saw you, you were fucked up. Yeah. I'm going to assume you've been fucked up since the last time I saw you, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she might have been.
And so all of this leads to Christmas. When did that happen with Heath? That would probably have been like right before, huh?
It was between Christmas and like Mom's birthday and Thanksgiving and shit.
Okay.
Because that day actually was the day I told Mom not to bring that bitch to Grandma's house anymore. Because I was cleaning Grandma's bedroom and she comes, that's what I was going to say. This bitch comes back, supposed to be going to Fort Smith. She comes back like, we don't even finish your podcast. It's probably like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
This bitch is back with that bitch. And I go start cleaning Grandma's room, and she can tell I'm angry. You know how I do. I'm passive aggressive as fuck, but you're gonna know.
You be slamming shit
you're
around,
feeling in the fucking air.
Yeah.
The air is gonna fucking crackle.
Yeah, bro, you've never been able to hide shit, dude.
No, and I don't feel like I should half the time. Some of it is justified. Some of it is crazy.
Definitely.
But so she comes in and she's asking me why the fuck I'm upset. And I was like, you don't want to talk about it right now. She is more fucked up than she was when she left. Fucked up.
Oh, man.
Oh, like, now I think
like Spacey?
Her eyes were, no, her eyes were giving, like, upper.
Okay.
Like, I was like, you do not want to have this conversation with me right now. But I did tell her, I was like, don't bring that bitch back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring that bitch back.
Yeah.
I was like, stop bringing her here.
I remember that bitch.
And so then I called Olivia because I knew shit was going to hit the fan. And I was like, this is not happening anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Olivia, and Olivia came over, and then Rachel came over, and we started all convening on the subject.
Yeah.
And then at that, convention, Rachel did tell me that when Annabelle was over for Thanksgiving break, Mom was high around her too. And I wasn't there. Grandma asked for her to stay with Goober.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, sure. It's Grandma's house. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I didn't think about it.
Well, the thing
At
is,
the time,
I feel like,
didn't know.
And one of the defenses that Mom was making, and I actually kind of agree with, is like, well, but also, I mean, she is Mom, Grandma to the kids, like, you should be able to fucking take care of some kids. But it wasn't something that was, like, agreed upon beforehand, I suppose. And then she just kept getting thrust into the situation.
What wasn't agreed upon beforehand?
Like that she'd be the one taking care of the kids.
So I don't know if that's during the Thanksgiving thing or when I left Octavian with Grandma.
Maybe both.
If that's what you're talking about. So when I left Octavian with Grandma, of course Mom was not supposed to be watching him.
Right.
Grandma was supposed to be chilling with him for like 30 minutes while I picked up Annabelle.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want you high around my kids, period.
Right.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I do kind of trusted her at this time to the extent that I would trust her to be in the house with
around
Grandma and the kids. Yeah. Because what if Grandma falls? Like, I trusted her that much.
Uh-huh.
And for her to get high while my kids are there, blatantly,
mm-hmm.
blatantly high, because that's not the, like, Cindy almost saw her high one time, literally sitting up in the bed, mouth open. Like, we had to shut the door because Cindy was coming in Grandma's house to pick up Annabelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it's fucked up. Like, I shouldn't have let my kid be in that situation either. Honestly, Russell was pissed that I didn't fucking call the cops, because that's a fucking crime.
Yeah. Well, what is? To do drugs with the kids in the house?
Yeah, to do drugs with the kids in the house is a fucking crime. And to be around them while you're high also is a crime. Yeah. And I'm not talking just like smoking marijuana, whatever. I'm talking on fucking pills.
Yeah.
You don't be around my fucking kid high on pills. It's enough that you were high around me on pills when I was a kid. My kids will not.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking not. So after that situation, and then Rachel told me about the situation when Annabelle was there on break.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I didn't even know that happened. That was before the Octavian thing. I had no idea that fucking happened.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that day I was like, this is fucked up. You got her fucking doing mad drugs in Grandma's house, selling drugs out of Grandma's house. Like, this has to end. Like, this is enough.
Uh-huh.
And Olivia kind of took it from there, because I had already confronted her that day, and then I had to confront that bitch. I had to confront that bitch.
I feel like I remember.
Yeah, she fucking came in the house on the day that all this happened, that we kind of were like, this has to stop.
After the convention.
Yes. I was sitting in the house.
You come here on the
by
day
myself.
Of the convention.
What?
Said you, like the Godfather.
Yeah.
You come here on the day of my convention, and you want to talk shit to me.
On the day of my convention. And also, it's the wrong day to fuck with me. But she came in the house, and she was like, I was sitting at the table. She went in Mom's room and grabbed some things that were hers. And then she came back through, and she said, if you wanted to know if I was on drugs, you could have just asked me. And I stood up, and I was like, no, I don't need to ask you. I was like, I know that you are. And so she kept trying to talk about it. And I was like, you need to go out there to her. And she started to turn around, but she was still talking shit. And so I started walking towards her. I was like, you need to go faster. You need to get out of the house.
Yeah.
And so she left.
On business, people.
Oh, dude. This is not going to fuck with me. Not a grandma's, no. Because fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. I will fuck you up. She actually threatened me. I wish a bitch would.
Yeesh.
I wish a bitch would. She hid in the car when Mom came back and they got confronted. I was like, don't bring that bitch back here. And if that bitch had stepped out of the car, I didn't even know she was there. If that bitch had stepped out of the car, they didn't tell me she was in the car. I would have ripped her ass out of the car.
All right, so all of this leads to Christmas.
Yes, Christmas.
You didn't attend, right?
I did attend Christmas. What happened with that was I wasn't wanting to come to Christmas, but I eventually did, but under the conditions that bitch would not be there.
Uh-huh.
Or that they would have not Christmas at Grandma's. Because I had talked to Grandma about this. I was like, y'all can have her there. That is fine. Mm-hmm. But I'm not having her around my kids, so I'm not going.
Yeah, and I think at the time I was kind of under the impression that we were doing two like separate things, I think, and then they were like, well, no, we just need to do the one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that she would not be at the one at Grandma's. And so I'm coming down there that day. Mm-hmm. I'm literally halfway there, was reluctant to go. And Rachel calls me and she's like, hey, and she was like, what, how would you feel about reconciling with Mom? And I was like, I'd be willing to talk to her, but I don't know about reconciling because I don't know if that's even possible at this point.
Yeah.
And Rachel was like, okay, well, if you would just at least talk to her. And I was like, that's fine. Well, they took that to me, Mom's coming to Christmas.
Yeah.
And Mom never contacted me that day. No one ever facilitated a conversation. Mom was just coming to Christmas.
And you were going to talk to her there? Is that what the plan was supposed to be?
No.
Well, I mean, is that what they thought?
I don't know, but that would have been fucked up.
I mean, not particularly.
Imagine, so, if they had just rocked up with her instead of talking to me about it beforehand. Like,
I mean, yeah, you would have flew off the fucking handle. I
would have been so mad.
Yeah, but they talked to you first.
The only reason that happened was a couple hours before Christmas. Olivia called me after not hearing from anybody that day about it. Mm-hmm. That was the only time I even was spoken to about it. They called me. Olivia called me and was like, "So, Mom's coming to Christmas, right?" And I was like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
Oh man.
I was like, "What is going on?" Like, I went through great pains to not have to do that.
Yeah.
And poor Olivia, like, she was immediately distraught that this was happening. She apologized to me, like, multiple times.
Uh-huh.
And I told her on the phone, I was like, I'm literally not okay with that. I told y'all multiple times I don't want her around my kids. Mm-hmm. We've not talked in, however long at that point. I don't even know how long it was.
But you were supposed to talk to her probably,
beforehand.
I guess there.
I assume, I didn't know that I was supposed to beg and grovel for her to have a talk with me, but that was not what was going to happen.
Well, I don't think that was the intention.
But I'm not going to track you down to talk to this bitch. Like, I assumed that was going to be like a facilitated thing. Like,
yeah.
I didn't. Well, and also I was preoccupied all day. I wasn't supposed to cook dinner when I got there, but I ended up cooking the whole entire fucking dinner because Rachel and I got into it, and she left.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I just. Yeah, I cooked all that fucking food. Was too fucked up to eat it. I was so fucking sad. I was like, and honestly, I saw it coming. I saw it coming days before it happened. I saw it coming when I was halfway there, mm-hmm. and I was hoping it wasn't the case. I was hoping that was not what was going to happen. But I kind of felt like I was being forced into a situation I didn't want to be in.
Yeah.
And had not been warned about. Yeah. And it felt like I don't know, it felt awful, mm-hmm. to be honest. Because Rachel told me that because of me, no one was coming to Christmas. And then she left.
Who, Rachel did?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck around.
Yeah. And she said it was because of me. She said that to my face and then just through text.
Well, I mean, so from like showing up there and stuff like that, and then everybody telling me what was going on and stuff, dude, and it's not like I want you to just fucking suck it up and do it or anything, but it's like.
Okay. Well, so on that subject, I'm going to say it the way I put it to my fucking therapist. Mm-hmm. We were all kind of forged by fire to fit into this family.
Yeah.
Like, through literal trial, mm-hmm. through bullshit that perfectly forged us to handle the type of family that we're in. Yeah. Okay? And I'm not.
We each got our different traits.
Will not go through a trial by fire to fit in. And they will not go through a trial by fire just because some people feel like they're entitled to act however they want to.
Well, I don't understand what you're saying about this trial by fire to fit in, because we all wanted you there.
Not like that, but we went through a lot of shit, Austin.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's the reason why our family functions.
But you're talking about the second trial by fire, so it's like. Could have just fucking, I don't know how to say this exactly.
And no offense, but I've never fit in with y'all.
Yeah.
Like, that's not me being, like...
Yeah, no, and I get what you're saying, but it's like I can't put words to it because it wasn't exactly like that, but you kind of had your own thing going on too, you know? Yeah.
Well, I was always the odd one. Like, not just in personality. Like, y'all were all very pretty kids. You're very pretty adults.
Yeah.
And I didn't grow up that way. My experiences are completely different to y'all.
Well,
like,
so you don't think you're pretty?
I love myself now, but if you've never experienced being a fat girl,
yeah,
people don't see it.
Yeah.
And when they do, it's for the wrong reason.
Damn, dude.
And that's I see it in my job even. Like, this
yeah, and we used to be fucking mean about it too, dude.
Oh yeah, everyone was. I mean, and it more like makes me sad for, like, I was a beautiful kid.
Yeah, dude.
I was a smart kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel sad for how much I hated myself when I was the most beautiful I would ever be.
Aw, man. Damn, dude.
It's sad. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. And I worked really hard to change it.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, sometimes you don't need to change.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're okay. I'm not unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that I don't actually eat very much. I have, like, ADHD really bad. So I do. Like, I got diagnosed not that long ago.
Yeah. Well,
and, like,
I think we all do, dude.
Oh, no, it definitely runs in the family.
Yeah, dude, I for sure definitely have that shit.
For sure, 'cause Octavian's autistic, and that's hereditary, too. More on the dad's side.
I don't want to open that can of worms, buddy.
It's totally hereditary.
No, because it's not. It's a.
There are literal genetic markers that you can track through the paternal DNA.
Yeah, but they have to be expressed.
Yeah. They have to
and
be
there
expressed.
are certain triggers that can express them, and a lot of those are in. Well, I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't want to get into the vaccine thing or the fucking whatever.
Oh, well, there's a common misconception that it's caused by vaccines. The truth is, and because I have an autistic child, I can tell you the truth is that they don't present autism until around the age of 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes 2 if they're very, 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 like, if it's very prevalent.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, that's presenting it. You know, kids can't present shit.
Yeah, that's presenting it. But correlation does not equal causation. Because the child stops taking vaccines and doesn't need new ones for a few years does not mean that vaccines cause the autism. It's a genetic marker that they were born with.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't start until a certain developmental stage.
Well, so that's why I didn't want to fucking, because I'm not scientifically inclined on this, but I don't know.
I have an autistic child and I work with pharmacists.
Okay.
So I can tell you it's not vaccines making him autistic. It's genetics.
Yeah. And so you're saying you think it's on Dad's side?
No, his father's side.
Interesting.
Octavian. It's not always, so it could still be a genetic marker in our family.
Yeah.
But a percentage do come from the dad's side, and it's somewhat large.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. And I think that's another reason that I don't have, like, a good understanding of it, because we didn't grow up around it, you know, much. And we didn't really grow up around a lot of, like, diverse things, you know what I mean? I mean, other than, you know, like, gay people and, like, other types of, you know. It's
Mina. Where's the diversity supposed
right,
to come
exactly,
from?
Yeah. And, like, if he had, like, an autistic child, they would just be pushed into fucking, they'd just be pushed into, what's it called? Special education, yes, okay.
Which Octavian will not have to worry about. I don't know if Mina still has this problem, but luckily Octavian is, because of his diagnosis, is granted by the state therapist, and that he gets every day. He gets 25 hours with therapists every day, and they come to his school.
You said 25 hours? No, 25.
25 hours.
Oh, like a week? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking hours.
Yeah, Yeah, they're really. I love the school that he's in because they saw it earlier than I did, and because of that, Octavian can talk.
Nice.
Yeah. Before he could only say like mom and dad and like a few other things, but he was 3.
Yeah.
And he should be able to. We just didn't have. They just learned differently, so we didn't have the skills. We didn't. That's why there's the professions to deal with this.
Yeah.
Because very few people are actually, equipped and licensed enough to even help raise an autistic child.
Damn.
Parents need all the help they can get because it's not exactly fair for them to like struggle with it.
Yeah.
With a therapist, he has so much help with like self-regulation. That was one of the worst things because self-injurious behavior for him was really high.
Injurious?
He would hurt himself and hurt others.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really sad because he's frustrated. He's overstimulated. He doesn't know how to react in these situations, and he can't talk, so he can't tell at the time. He couldn't talk, so he couldn't tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
And now he can. Now he's learning like behaviors to cope with being overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And we can actually take him out in public now, and that's only because of therapy.
Yeah.
Because he needed that extra help.
Mm-hmm.
And he's super smart.
Yeah.
He's like super smart.
That's what's up, dude. So he's 3?
He's 3, yeah.
That's crazy. So wait, 3 and what? Like 3 and some change, I'm guessing?
Yeah. So he turned 3 in December.
He turns 3 in December?
Yeah.
Him and Osie were born like around the same time? I thought Octavian was much older.
He was born in December 2020.
Oh, okay. Osie was born in 2021.
Yeah.
November.
So she's about
almost
less
a year.
than a year. So they're developmentally at a similar spot.
Yeah, well, she turns 3 in November. He turns 4 in November? December. Okay. Okay, you were saying he turned 3. Year. I was like, okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing him as a kid, and I didn't have a kid yet. Yeah.
Yeah. You did not.
It's a different way that you look at them whenever you don't have kids. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When you learn when you raise kids, like the developmental stages, and you kind of like, when you look at a kid and you see how they act, you're like, oh, they're probably around this age.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas when you don't have kids, you're like, that's a fucking gremlin.
That's a little crazy thing,
goblin.
Dude. That's your little drunk roommate that you got running around out here causing a fucking ruckus.
Yeah, that can't talk and pukes on me. Remember when, was it Baden puked in your mouth?
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, I was holding him up in Grandma's room or something like that.
Yeah, I think I have that picture.
Oh, man.
So real quick, I need a bathroom break. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, I was kind of thinking the same thing because I'm out of beer. So.
Yeah, give me like 5 minutes.
All right, let's. I'm gonna pause the podcast. We'll be right back, and then we're just gonna cut it and go straight all the way back, and we're gonna go for it.
Deal.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. We'll be back, guys. All right, and we're back. And I just grabbed some more beer. Brittney went and used a potty, and now she's having a stogie. I'm having a little pouchy, and I think it's actually appropriate that we do so because we're about to take it back right now. So let's just go all the way back to the start. I talked to Autumn about this, but so were you guys born in Arkansas or Kansas?
Yeah, I think we were born in. I think Olivia's the only one of us born in Arkansas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys were born in Wichita?
Yes, Wichita.
Okay.
I think we were born. Olivia was born at like Sparks, and we were born at. I don't remember where we were born at. I know where Olivia was born, but I don't know where I was born.
I don't know. I was born in Wichita. Olivia was born in Fort Smith.
Yeah, at Sparks.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I don't know the fucking.
Yeah, I don't know the
hospital. I should know that. Huh?
Yeah. Same. I should know that.
Dude, and I don't even know the time of my birth, even though I've looked at it so many times. I want to say it was like either 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.
Really?
It was very different, though.
Yeah.
I think I have my birth certificate around here somewhere. But I'm not going to do it.
What is it?
I was going to look for my birth certificate, but it's not worth doing, I don't think.
Oh, fuck. I forget there's fucking cars out here.
What?
Is that going to fuck with the audio?
No, I can't hear it at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But, so just kind of tell me, like, so you, what was your, like, first memory, I guess?
My first memory?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
It's the first thing you remember, dude. Damn, that's actually a loaded question, because I don't know.
I remember I get, like, little blips of when we lived with Dad and Mom when we were real young.
Uh-huh.
But I don't remember any real events. I just see, like,
little patches. What do you see?
It's not like, it's like light. It's like bright, like outside. We played outside a lot.
Yeah, we did, dude.
I just remember that.
Do you remember anything from Wichita before we moved? 'Cause, no, you were little.
Yeah.
When we moved to Mena. And then, do you remember growing up in Mena at that little yellow house?
Vaguely.
Okay. And then, so you probably have more memories from Wichita.
I do, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of the little yellow house?
No, not at all. No, I was way too little.
I remember
for that, I think.
Halloween there once.
Oh, yeah?
Back when Halloween in Mena was the shit.
How so?
Like, people would actually, like, they don't dress up and run off anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how we would absolutely fucking go nuts. We would be
dude,
walking
we did
everywhere.
trick-or-treat super hard when we were kids, huh?
We did. Mom would take us around sometimes.
Dad would be dressed up as Batman or some shit.
Yeah. So back when Halloween was the shit, but I remember us trick-or-treating on that street that the yellow house is on. I also remember having a friend that lived close in this crazy-looking house. Like this old school, I wouldn't say plantation style, but it was like a 2-story, like old school house. Yeah, by the little
I know
yellow
which one
house.
you're talking about. The big house on the hill over there on like 10th Street.
No, it was like right next to the yellow house because I used to go over to this girl's house all the time.
Well, it would have been literally around the corner.
No, it was closer than that. I feel like it was closer than that, but my memory may be fucked up. Yeah, no, my memory may be fucked up. Dude,
what was that friend that y'all had? Because one of my first memories actually is watching fucking what I remember. I know what you did last summer at a girl's house. And I was way too young to watch it.
Yeah, I think that might have been Lacey's house. You remember Lacey?
Lacey who?
She used to live like down the street towards
like Sunshine House and all that shit, right?
No, the other way, like more towards town. Her house was really close to ours. It had that little metal fencing in the front, and she lived there with like her 2 brothers, and they only lived there for a little bit because they moved.
Okay, I do remember. I think I remember the 2 brothers. I don't know.
I think it was when. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Whoa, that's trippy.
You remember the house I'm talking about?
Which one?
The house, like right down the street. It was like a creepy little house. Honestly, it was old. They had like a real sunk-in porch in the front.
You're talking about at the house in town?
Mm-hmm.
The new house in town, not the yellow one, like the one that we like actually grew up in.
Yeah, the one we actually grew up.
You're talking about that house that had the little fucking wall, like the little door in the wall that went up into the attic. You remember those kids?
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
I remember those kids.
Yeah, you remember the girl? She got in a car accident with her dad or with her grandpa or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awful.
That's crazy, dude. Damn, that's.
Do you not remember any of that? One of those kids hit me in the head with a lead pipe.
I do vaguely remember that, and they were always trying to do weird shit like that.
They were weirdos. The little girl was super nice. Actually, I think Rachel was friends with her. She was a sweetheart. But the brothers were absolutely psychotic.
Yeah, I remember
Maybe
that.
It was
Because they had like ninja stars and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Because they asked me one time, they were like, how much money would you take to throw this at your sister or something? And I was
my God.
Fucking, I'm not going to throw
They were
it,
little.
dude.
Yeah, they were crazy.
Yeah, crazy-ass kids, man.
They wanted to fight.
Well, so you remember, you were born in Wichita, then I was born, like a year and a half later, and then we stayed in Wichita not very long. Then we went to the Yellow House. Then we went back to Wichita, and that was
I don't
we used
remember
to go.
that part.
You don't remember that part?
I don't remember the part where we went back to Wichita and then came back.
And you guys went to Mulvane, and fucking Autumn had that boyfriend, fucking Clayton Batman. And,
no, that was my boyfriend.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Autumn's boyfriend.
Maybe it was.
I think it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because she was still technically dating. Oh, Austin Goldring.
Austin Goldring was my boyfriend.
Yes, damn, I forgot about that, dude.
That was when we were going to the Mulvane School District.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, and you remember living in the trailer.
Oh shit! I remember Clayton Batman.
Yeah, dude. I am Clayton Batman, here to save the day.
Yes, yeah.
Dude, the whole thing.
I remember him. Autumn was actually in love with someone when we moved from Mena to Kansas.
Yeah, fucking Zach Ashley.
No, it was Alex, his brother.
Alex, yes, that's right, dude.
She used to write his name in like everything. It was kind of cute.
Yeah, I remember that, dude.
And then when we moved back, she was for some reason not interested.
Yeah, I think things had changed.
Probably. We had been there a while.
Dude, I thought about fucking FaceTiming Autumn and having her hop in with you.
She could.
Yeah, you want to fucking... let's just see if she answers. And maybe she can fill in some of your gaps here in Wichita.
Yeah.
Let's see. She might answer. Oh, there she goes, dude. Oh, oh man, that's
what's
really
up,
loud.
dog?
Oh, nothing? Oh, wait, hold on. I think I might have kicked Brittney out. Hold on.
Okay, I'm not on, video, am I?
No, not yet. No, you're not going to be on video.
Yet.
I'm just fucking with you.
My ass.
Wait, how do I... All right. Add people. Okay. Brittney. Okay.
My face is on a fucking rampage, bro.
Is it? Yeah, you got little spots all over you, dude.
What is bullshit?
What, are you crazy? There she is. I know, right? Yeah, Autumn's always fucking on some bullshit.
Hold on, let me give you the full effect. What are you doing? My face is evil.
My face is evil.
Yeah. Well, she's got all the fancy shit to cure it, though.
Well, of course.
Yeah, that does make a difference on hormonal acne. Okay. I'm so jealous of your tretinoin, bitch. Like, don't even. Dude, it doesn't work. So. What are you talking about? You just need a higher strength, bitch. Yeah, just stop.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're supposed to forego use of it so it doesn't do that. You crazy. I haven't used it in a while because it never it stopped working on my pimples. So I was like, just never mind. You need a higher strength. Well, what I'm
what are y'all
my
talking about, dude?
For acne, it's a tretinoin is for acne, but it's also good for anti-aging.
Okay. Well, cool. We were calling you because you're on the podcast, and you're currently on the podcast.
Yeah, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. But we were trying to Brittney got lost on whenever we lived in Wichita.
Yeah, no, I have very scattered memories.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that time we got in hella trouble? No.
Oh
my God.
What are you talking about, dude?
Dude, you don't know that? No. So, well, I don't know how you remember it, Brittney, but I remember we went to, I think it was my friend's mom's classroom. So the schools, were right beside each other.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I had a friend whose mom worked at the school that was on the way home to grandma's.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just went to her classroom after school for 3 hours at least, probably. Oh, dude, it was at least 3 hours because normally we would walk home straight from school. Grandma's house was literally around the corner. You remember the school right down the street. Yeah. And the one we would go and play at during the when we would go to grandma's, we'd go get in the playground down the street. You remember?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It was right there.
Yeah, Grandma's house in Mulvane.
Yeah,
Shit.
So we go to walk home. Like, number one, we had never really stayed anywhere, but we didn't know you were supposed to ask permission for that kind of thing. I don't know.
And we didn't know.
No one told us that shit. So we're walking home, and a cop pulls up and is like, "Are you Autumn and Brittney?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Yeah, and he was like, "Your mom's been looking everywhere for you." And we're like,
If the cops are
And
saying
so-
it, that's over.
yeah, the cops goes to Grandma's, and Mom's there, and we like beg to stay with Grandma because we already know we're getting our ass beat, dude.
For
God.
sure.
Autumn,
He
Mom-
wouldn't let us.
poor little Autumn. You remember Autumn looked like a bird when we were kids, like a teeny tiny baby sweet bird. And Mom broke the paddle.
Dude, and this remember the ping pong paddle that she had
Yes.
was like the size of your head. Like,
Was
it
that the time that she broke
oversized.
the ping pong paddle?
She broke
Yeah, she broke it in half on me, duct taped it, and then whooped Brittany's ass. And I remember
That was for that one?
for that one, yeah, she whooped me, and then she said, I remember she said, "You're grounded indefinitely. Now go to bed."
Now go to bed.
Yeah. We went to bed.
Oh my
So
god.
sorry.
Dude. So you didn't stop at that classroom again, huh?
No,
No.
I don't think I ever talked to that little girl again.
Brittney, do you remember Saturday school?
Yes, Friday school is so ghetto.
Saturday school is something else, dude.
Like, you know how stupid that was? It's like, how is it our fault?
Yeah.
I can't drive.
Yeah.
When I was punished.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually,
I
if
can't
you put
even
it that
make
way.
sure that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah. And it will, for sure, dude.
For
It's
sure
going to
it did.
happen. We had Saturday school, like, every weekend.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, and
man.
it was Rachel's bitch-ass fault because she wouldn't wake up, dude. It was Rachel's fault every single time, dude.
I don't know. I feel like collectively, let me tell you, I've got 4 of them, so it's kind of each one's fault.
How often are you late?
I'm not, because I'm an asshole.
Me either.
Because what?
Same.
I'm an asshole, and I also get them up way too early to fuck it up.
Like you
And
give
I
them a
get
little bit of fuck
progressively
around
meaner.
time.
Yeah, so like my level of nice about it depends on how long it takes you to get your shit together. So like the longer you decide to fuck around, the meaner I'm gonna get.
So it's that old school, you know, the graph. The more you fuck around, the more you
fuck
find
around,
out.
the more you're gonna find out.
So if you fuck around a lot, you find out a lot.
You find out a lot.
But if you don't be fucking around, you won't be finding out, you know?
You don't have to find out, and it's all fucking rainbows and stuff.
Yeah, but these are kids, man. They haven't found out before.
Oh, honey, they found out.
They found out. Well, they're finding out now, aren't they?
Well, that's like if ours don't go to bed and they end up sleepy in the morning, I don't have no sympathy.
Yeah,
I don't. That's bad for you at all.
Oh
Get
my
your little
God.
ass up. Yeah.
Get your little ass up. All right, so we're trying to do the timeline of going from Wichita. Any other like crazy, Brittney? Anything else that you remember in Wichita?
You remember wrecking on the bridge that time?
Yeah,
I can't remember where that fits in. I know we were going to
school.
I think we were going to Kelly Elementary that time, so that was before
No, that
we
was
went
in
to-
Mulvane because there was
Was
a
it?
bridge that led right to
Oh,
the school.
yeah.
I slammed my face on Bella's car seat.
No, dude.
I remember we went to school and like, you know, everybody else was regular, and I just remember I was kind of like stunned and like kind of like a bird that hits a window, you know. And, like,
It's like, whoa, wait a second. I still
just
gotta
kinda walk
fly
around
off.
School, like, what is
Yeah.
this life anymore? You know, like what even happened?
Well, that was like the only car accident I was ever in as a kid,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Same.
Yeah, okay. Brittany, you remember what? So what happened?
it was.
Mom hit a patch of ice on the bridge and just kind of, she handled it really well.
It was really funny because we just kind of went boop on the side and then just turned and went just driving regular.
That was the thing. That was why it was such a shock because
continued on our way. And honestly, I think we just acted like that never happened.
Yeah, exactly. There was no explanation. We didn't even know what that was.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
just like ping pong, and we're back on our way.
Yeah, and she just lived right next to the school too. I remember.
Get out.
Right next to the school. Yeah, dude. It was that bridge that led over to the fucking school,
It was
dude.
like, okay, get out and go to school. And we're
Yeah,
like,
you're like.
We hit that bitch pretty
Okay.
hard, though, dude.
Honestly, in retrospect, it wasn't
that hard.
too bad.
It really wasn't.
Yeah.
No, I would have
But
been like
as a
his good
kid,
school
it seemed
teacher.
pretty
Oh,
pretty
dude,
tough.
it was traumatizing. I fucked my face up.
Bro, I just remember walking around school that morning, just kind of like.
What? Brittney, do you remember whenever we'd go to the park and Grandma would make us race and shit?
Yeah.
Dude, I understand why she did that now. I really do.
Yeah, because it
Well,
makes
yeah,
them go the
we'd
fuck
be
to
fucking
sleep.
hot.
That's like Jack would come up to me, and then for a little while, and he'd be like, "Can I run?" Yeah, dude. Run
Hey,
your little heart out.
Brittney, what was your game on After Dark Games?
Oh, it was.
I liked Roger Dodger.
I liked Hula Girl and Moen Maniac.
Dude,
Moen
yeah,
Maniac,
Moen Maniac,
dude.
dude. Hula Girl, I never really got that into. That one was fucking.
That
That one was hard,
pretty
dude.
cool. It was.
Basically grandma.
It gets faster, man.
I'm basically grandma, and that was grandma's game.
Dude,
Yeah.
Grandma could have won the freaking championship.
Watch her ever.
She was quick with it, man.
She was good at that game, man.
Yeah,
Roger
hell
Dodger
yeah.
was your game, though, but weren't you pretty sure you had?
I did like.
school.
I liked Roger Dodger, and I liked Moen Maniac.
Moen
Moen
Maniac.
Maniac was the shit, but Roger
That was
Dodger.
so fun. It
I
was
used
just
to wreck
satisfying to get it all mowed, you know?
Yeah, dude, it
Yeah.
was fucking. It was a whole thing.
It's the best. I'm so sad that we'll probably never play those games again because they're the best games probably ever.
Bro, I'm gonna see if we can download these bitches, and I'll send you a link
Dude,
or something.
you can so
There's
fun.
gotta
now.
be a
It's
way.
just like a Mandela effect. Tell me, do y'all remember bloopers?
Bloopers, yeah.
Try
Yeah.
to find them. Just try to find them.
What do you
because I
mean?
can't. I tried to find them, like even just a picture of them. They don't exist.
Bloopers, like the things that we used to get cases of from Grandma.
That look
Yeah.
like they look like Mentos, but they're sour and they have funky
Fucking
flavors.
addicted to them.
Yeah, dude.
They were really fucking good. I would buy some today, but
I
I
see
can't find
bloopers
them.
all the fucking time, dude. What?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real?
well, they don't exist. We're crazy.
We're crazy.
That's a fucking lie.
Figure of our imagination.
There's no way those aren't real. We see
I can't
so
find
many
them
of
anywhere.
those.
If you find them, let me know because I'll buy 10 cases.
I swear to God, dude, I would actually eat some bloopers right now.
I'll buy stock. I don't give a fuck. Let's start them back up.
That's crazy.
Also, they would be so popular now if they came out. I swear.
Dude, why are we not doing this?
Yeah. Do y'all remember the Skittles gum?
Yeah,
How we
Yeah,
used to
that
just have
stuff was
cases
kinda
of
weird
that?
textured, though.
Oh, it
kinda
definitely
like-
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we
did,
always
though,
had so
you know?
much of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why I just got tired of it.
There were fucking boxes and boxes out at Grandma's house.
I'm glad they stopped putting shit in those cylinders. I hated those bitches.
Cylinders.
You
Cylinders.
remember the gum used to come in a cylinder like the M&M's.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
dude. Well, the
Really?
Skittles gum was like a box, but it was the same. Remember?
Like a
You'd have to like
cardboard box?
pop open the top thing.
I thought one time it came in a cylinder, like they changed the packaging or some shit.
Maybe.
Don't recall the packaging.
I
on that.
remember it came in a cylinder at some point. Maybe I'm wrong.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I remember getting like whole bags full of those little cookies, you know,
Mhm.
little pre-cut cookies, bro. I would sneak in there and eat my weight in them bitches. No, I thought we had so many. Yeah, I bet you thought that.
Damn.
You remember Grandma would just give us fucking balls of dough to play with?
Yeah, dude. Do y'all remember
Was it
having
bread dough? What
fucking
was that?
do y'all remember having coffee at the table like every morning at Grandma's?
Yes.
I believe it though.
Yeah.
Because she gives it to everybody.
Yeah, we would just be
You remember
chilling.
Grandma's kitchen
I
in,
forgot.
Do what?
you remember Grandma's kitchen in Kansas?
Yes,
Dude,
dude.
that kitchen was dope, bro.
Oh my
They-
god.
The basement was dope.
Dude,
Yeah.
the basement was dope. Okay,
That was
do
fantastic.
you, Brittney, do
Touch
you
my-
remember the time? Well, actually, do y'all remember like you'd walk down the stairs and there were like the beds and shit down there, and we would watch
Yeah.
Austin Powers all that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. And I feel like that we used to watch Fear Factor on there, which is funny.
Down
remember-
there, I feel like we watched that more at Mom.
No, well, maybe. I don't know.
Because remember, we had the little playpen. I don't know if it was like a little dog or something. And we played Fear Factor to try to get through all the poop without stepping in it.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
what?
Yeah, it was like a playpen that we had it in, and it would poop in there. And so we would Fear Factor our way across it and see who could get across it without stepping in shit.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck?
Do y'all remember the the snowball war we had with the neighbors.
Oh my God,
we
yeah.
mobbed on them little clowns.
Yeah, they weren't ready for us.
Yeah, dude, there were only like
you
2
picked
of
the
them.
wrong fight.
And
Honestly,
we
I
got
feel
the
like
snow
they
shovel
had
out and
to-
everything, dude. We were not playing.
I really feel like they had to just not have known that there was that many of us. Like, I don't think they really understood.
Yeah, just what kind of fucking damage.
Yeah, kind of like when you pick a fight with a subgroup, you know, and then like it's like 3 of them standing there, and then a few more pop out after you've already
Like,
initiated
fuck.
to the altercation.
The final bosses.
No,
The
you're
final
fine.
bosses. There
You remember
go.
when we used to, like, Dad would have us, like, fight in the
Uh-huh.
kind of, like, living room area that,
Mhm.
Yes, fight night style.
and Autumn had a friend over.
Yes.
Do you remember that? Crack that little
definitely
bitch in
remember
the
that.
nose, buddy.
Punch her right in the nose, dude.
She wasn't ready. She didn't know.
No, yeah, we were rough
I
and
don't
tough
even
little
think
kids.
that her heart was in the fighting.
For God's sake.
No, she was probably like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
She's like, I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I could just see it now. She's like, and you're like, oh, okay, then.
Okay, but
Yeah!
no, it was always an accident. I don't remember how.
It was an accident.
I don't
It was
know.
it was crazy because Austin felt so bad.
I did feel really bad because she had to go home, dude.
I really think that on that one, you were probably, I feel like you were trying to take it easy on her, and she really just kind of walked into that one.
Yeah, dude, that's what used to happen whenever we'd like wrestle over at Dexter's house and shit.
Yeah.
I remember there was this kid, Matt Stewart. That's who it was.
That sounds familiar.
Matt Stewart, little blonde dude with he always had the bangs, you know, like the beaver bangs.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I would try to like reach out, like I'd try and like grab his shoulder, but he'd fucking duck in front of it, so I would just hit him in the mouth. Like it happened like twice in a row, and then everybody got pissed because it looked like I punched him. Because I mean, I'm grabbing, you know, like with a fist, you know, like you like grab and fucking.
Yeah.
He would always just hit him right in the mouth, and I was like, dude. And then everybody's getting pissed at me, thinking we were gonna fight, and I was like, dude, I'll fucking beat his little ass right now, dude, if he wants to fucking act like
I just punched him
that.
in the face. What do you mean?
Yes, dude.
We're fighting.
Yeah, I remember one time when we lived at Grandma's, I had that kid over because we were friends, you know, and then we were fucking around at Grandma's, and he fucking punched me, and then he ran all the way fucking down the driveway.
Oh my
And
God.
he was faster than me, so I couldn't catch him.
I will wait all day.
He ran so long, and then we were both tired, and I was like, fuck you, dude.
Just never mind. Okay, you know what? I would have waited days for that.
I remember that
Fuck,
shit.
it's on site.
Brittany,
Did he run?
do you remember the kids down the street? Oh, wait, do you remember whenever Grandma slapped me?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What her, dude?
She'll tell
Austin,
you.
we were all on our bikes, bro. And I guess Austin and Rachel,
Oh, I remember. You were little.
Yeah, we
we
were
were-
little, dude.
somehow Rachel got hurt. I think it was Austin's fault.
No, it was definitely my
No,
fault.
what had happened was, I remember this now, is we were all going down the sidewalk, whatever, but there's so many of us, and the sidewalk's only so wide.
And Rachel was on her
Rachel was
little fucking
little.
tricycle.
She's small, and she's working it out, okay? And Austin was getting his feet up and wanted to go on through, so he just freaking took her out, man. He got so fed up with it, he just was like,
I
fuck
remember I hit the back
her
of her
out.
fucking tricycle, and she flew so far.
dude, launched her.
Yeah,
And
dude.
I don't remember if she immediately slapped you, but I feel like she did.
No, because we went up on the porch, and Brittany was up there.
Oh, dude. I remember I didn't see the actual like bike incident because I think I was on the porch.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I saw was they went up on the porch.
I remember seeing her catch air, man. I do.
Slapped the piss out of him.
Yeah, dude.
Got up all mad as fuck. I don't even.
No,
He got
Brittany
up
fucking stood. No, Brittany stood down fucking Grandma, dude.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
She was like,
you
"You're not
ain't
gonna
no
fucking
man."
hit him like that, dude."
No,
Brittany
yeah.
stood on business that day. I remember me and Rachel tell that story. We've told it on Granny's Garage multiple times.
Oh my
Brittany
God,
stood on
that's
fucking
hilarious.
business. She's like, "You're not gonna hit my fucking brother again, dude."
The fuck you think?
I've been like that, man. I don't fuck around.
Yeah,
remember
Brittany's
squaring up with
always
Grandma
one to
that
stand
time
and fight,
she-
dude.
Yeah, I squared up to Grandma that one time she slapped Bella down to the floor.
We're all mad as fuck.
Do I?
Dude, yeah. Well, you know what was crazy about that is it's Grandma is so cool and cold when she needs to be because, she farted in church.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
In Catholic church, right? In the dead ass quiet of Catholic church,
I do remember that.
And all had the audacity to laugh about it.
We all laughed, bitch. I laughed.
I don't think I laughed. I think I knew.
No, I was scared as fuck when it happened, dude.
Anyway,
I thought that shit was funny.
I don't know if y'all remember it. Grandma did not say shit. She didn't say a fucking no indication of anger or anything. She didn't say a fucking word until we got home and took Bella in the bedroom. And I don't even think she said anything. She just slapped her to the fucking floor.
What the fuck?
Yes. It's like, dude.
I think every one of us were like, hey, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking not.
I was right there, I remember, and I squared up with Grandma. I almost flung on her.
Oh my God, dude.
Bella, we're such little babies.
She was little.
Yeah.
Y'all little.
Yeah.
One time, oh my God. One time, poor little Autumn. We were in high school too. Autumn was still so small. And she was
yeah, she's a little bitch is what she was, dude. Little punk ass scratched my face, dude.
I was small, hence scrawny, hence weak from malnutrition.
You weren't weak. You were a bad bitch. One time I fought you, and I was absolutely fucking surprised.
Oh, yeah, well,
that's a foregone conclusion, bitch.
What happens when I fight is fight or flight, and if it's going to be fight, it's to the death.
To the death.
Anything, neither of us won that fight, but honestly, at one point, I was like, I might lose this fight.
Bro, do you remember that time that fucking, what's his name, Josh, videoed me and you fighting in the fucking park?
Oh my God.
I would kill to see that video, dude.
Oh my God, dude. That was
rolling
fucking
around
awful.
at Jensen Park, dude.
It was kind of, looking back, it was kind of funny.
Yeah, because you were so much bigger than me, dude. At the time, you were bigger than me, dude.
Oh my God.
Because actually,
I don't think I was there for that. I just heard that there was video footage of y'all jerking for her stuff.
All right, Brittney, what happened?
Playing basketball, and at one point, Austin was like, I don't want to play anymore. And we were like, fine. And we kept playing, but it was Austin's basketball.
Oh.
So Austin kind of leaves, and then he comes back. He's like, I want my basketball. And I was like, no.
No, bitch.
You don't even want to play basketball.
Yeah, no, he kind of whipped my ass. I think he split my lip, actually.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, dude. But I remember watching the video, and I was like, damn, I felt like shit, dude. I felt like I got my ass kicked.
My lip, if any, it might have been an even fight. I remember getting my ass kicked.
Dude, yeah, I feel like we both just remember an ass kicking,
really?
dude.
No. Brittney, do you remember that one where you and Rachel were fighting over chess?
Oh, bro.
Chess?
And I was kind of like a millicent bystander in this. I wasn't even,
Millicent bystander. Fucking classic pull, dude.
Me and you were playing chess, and you did some sort of move, and I was like, I don't think you can do that. And it turned out you couldn't do that. So you got mad, and I guess somehow I won after that. I don't know, man. We Googled it. Rachel Googled it is what had happened, and that was the problem.
How the fuck did we Google it?
So, I'm pretty sure from what I remember.
Oh, is this whenever we lived at Grandma's house and we already had phones and shit?
Yeah.
So y'all were fairly grown up when this happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had voted like a pawn or something. And
it was, yeah.
She promoted a pawn. And they were trying to tell me that I couldn't turn around with my rook and take this pawn. Because
no, it was something similar to, you know how you can swap certain pieces, like there are certain moves. Yeah, like castling, but it wasn't castling. It was something like that.
So that might be what it is.
Something like that. But I was like, I don't think you can do that. I think there's a certain time that you have to do that. There wasn't that. Well, we Googled it, and it turned out you couldn't do that. But Rachel Googled it, and she wasn't even playing, so you got mad, and you picked up the piece, and you threw it into the living room.
Yeah.
And so Rachel, all she did was go and get it. And you got up and you met her in the living room. You're like, fucking square up, bitch.
Fucking square up, bitch.
No. You were like, yes, we're going to fight. And she was like, no.
Remember how that fight escalated?
And so, no, see, this, let me tell you. So I think you started swinging on her, and somehow you got down on the ground, and she went. And so the difference in fighting here is when you're mad and you want to fight, you fight well. When you're not mad and you didn't want to fight, you don't fight well.
Yeah.
And so
Caught off guard.
So Brittney, you were kind of on top of her, and she was coming down on the ground, and she went to try to kick her foot over you and escape, and she kicked you square in the face, and I just remember I stopped you immediately, and I was like, whoa, wait.
He was wearing...
Because I know she didn't mean to do that. Just know that and continue.
And continue.
Because I saw your face.
She was wearing boots?
She was wearing boots, bitch, and she kicked me in the nose.
She didn't ask for this.
She didn't ask for this.
I don't remember what escalated that fight.
There was stuff before that, so that wasn't...
That bitch should have left it alone because there was stuff before the fight.
In her defense, the thing that she actually did that insinuated, made the fight happen was she didn't really directly try to do anything.
I think that was already fucking...
That time. You were already done, I think.
Yeah. Stuff had happened that day. Stuff had happened eating that day.
Several things had probably happened that week. So, y'all may have been sharing a room at the time.
Oh, yeah, probably.
My grandmother didn't have at one point. I remember that was one of the factors.
What was?
It was something I'm fucking proud of.
Oh, well, that's a
and at the time, Grandma did not know about certain things that I was doing.
Oh, did she on purpose or accidentally?
I don't know. Wait,
she snitched on you for smoking weed?
No, it was
cigarettes.
Definitely not about weed.
Oh, okay.
It was definitely not about weed.
What are we talking about?
It was me. It was a sex thing, and I was like, why would you?
Right.
Why would you tell her that?
Why the fuck would you even? I felt like it was purposeful.
Yeah, Brittney was getting it in high school, dude.
I felt like it was on purpose. Was this in high school or was I out of high school at that time?
We may have been out of high school at that time. I honestly don't remember.
I was not getting it in high school, but I was getting it after high school.
Get him, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, knock him down.
Knock him down. Wait, hold on. Before we get too much further, fuck. Oh, no, that's dumb. Well, I was going to ask you guys, do y'all remember fucking gaslighting me out of the fucking pink towel at the house? Y'all remember that?
Was the best one?
Yeah.
You kept calling me fucking gay because I wanted the pink towel and it was the best towel.
That's so mean.
The best towel, but it's the girly one.
Y'all sons of bitches,
so many
dude.
girl colors.
It was pink. It was just pink.
Grandma told me this the other day, and Austin, you can corroborate this because I don't remember this, but we were all going through it when we were kids, and we were all kind of mean. You know, I was meaner than most. But Grandma told me that we used to tell Austin, we would just come up and be like, I hate you.
Grandma told me that too. Yeah.
You can see that.
True?
Really?
I
don't remember.
I kind of I do remember it, but it wasn't something that stuck with me, you know. Yeah. But I guess it stuck with Grandma.
We were just talking shit.
I mean, maybe, but also I don't know. I had my own thing going on, dude. I was like, if y'all want to be fucking hateful, Brittney, y'all go ahead, dude.
Right? You remember that? So, I really didn't think I was that mean when I was little, but apparently I was mean not only when I was little, but in high school too.
Yeah.
You were mean. I don't know, but that time, you remember, Brittney, something about you drew a picture and you showed it to me and you held it up like this and I looked you dead in the face.
Oh, yeah.
In half.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was not high school, luckily. I
was a little kid then.
You were much younger. And I got a lot of trouble because I whooped her ass for that. I whooped her ass for that.
I don't know why I did that.
I felt bad after I did it though, bitch, because you were so little and you just cried.
Dude, do you
Autumn
remember?
was always a little bitch, but Autumn, you did talk a lot of shit, dude.
Mad shit.
Yeah, you were a mean little motherfucker.
Oh my God, Autumn.
Well, because you always had Olivia's protection too.
Yeah.
So you would talk mad shit, dude.
I don't remember that.
One time we got out of soccer practice. This is when Autumn and I were doing soccer together.
Uh-huh.
And I was fucking tired. Listen, I'm a big bitch, and you got me out there running. You think I want to take a shower as soon as I get home? No, I went straight the fuck to bed, which is what I normally did anyway. Yeah. And I generally shower in the morning, but Autumn was like, ew, take a shower. And then she took a picture of me, put it on Facebook. It was like, this bitch won't take a shower. Ew.
Did I for real?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
I don't remember that.
You mean bitch, dude.
What the fuck, bro? I'm a fucking bully.
Yeah, you're a mean kid, dude.
I'm so sorry. Well, do you remember that time?
So
I want to say that this was after Dad died. We may have been graduated, but I was in the kitchen doing dishes this one time, and I was playing music, and it was like noon at least. Mm-hmm. And I was playing my music, and you came out, and you were like, "Turn that off." And I was like, "Bitch, fuck you, no!" And you were like, "Turn that off, or I'm gonna punch you in the face." And I was like, "You know what? You can punch me in the face, but you're gonna feel like shit when you're done."
And you were right, because I did.
You punched her.
I don't think you punched me because I told you were gonna feel like shit.
Fucking right.
I was like, "Go right ahead," but you're gonna feel like shit.
She fucking punked you, bro. You should have hit that bitch.
No, she didn't. She was just playing music loud. I almost beat the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah, so you were like, all right, you know what?
I was like, no, I'm in here doing shit.
Bro, we used to get mad over the dumbest shit. Do you remember being a fucking, like, teenager just being mad as shit all the time, dude?
I was always just mad.
Bro, so, actually, one time, this is one of those. You remember when I was in high school, I used to literally go to school, come home, go to bed, like, go straight the fuck to sleep almost every night. Yes, and Autumn and Rachel, I guess, I don't know if this was under the instruction of Grandma, but I'm literally in my room sleeping after school. Bitch, I did my work. I went to school. I'm going to bed. Yeah. And Rachel and Autumn come in, and this ended really badly for poor Autumn. I'm feeling so bad about this. They came in banging pots and pans.
Oh, no.
Like,
after school?
I almost guarantee you Grandma told us to do that.
Definitely. That's like whenever I threw the marbles on you and I had to do a fucking anger management class over it. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, my God, no fucking way.
I think that was tied in with a few other things, Bub.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was already in anger management at the time, but then I fucking did that, and that's all we talked about that day. I was like, fucking Grandma told me to.
She told me to.
So they're banging the pots in the doorway. They come like a little bit in the room. You remember the bedroom that had the closet right behind the main door when you come in?
Pantry.
Where the bunk beds were at the time, probably.
Yeah, the bunk beds were, yeah.
Yeah.
And I step out of this bed, mad as fuck, like a fucking bull, and I literally just run at Autumn. My full force. She went back and hit the fucking doorknob and the wall and the door, from what I remember, still real hard. It was really bad. It was one of the worst things, aside from trying to choke Rachel to death, that I've ever done.
What are you talking about? Choking Rachel to death?
Oh, me and Rachel got in a fight over something. I think it was the light switch or something.
Light switch?
I don't remember.
We're living in the same room.
That's what happened.
Yeah. And I am significantly bigger than Rachel.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is the same fight, because there was multiple fights like this. But this
man.
Literally.
Probably a lot that we don't even know about, huh?
No, I'm sure there's freaking. I don't remember. Look, I didn't think that I fought as much as I did until I did jujitsu, and it all like I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, because they kept asking, like, have you fought before? And I'm like, I mean, I don't remember, but maybe.
We used to square up over dumb.
We square up over dumb shit, dude.
For real, I would square up with any of y'all over dumb shit.
Dude, we used to wrestle all the fucking time, dude.
Yeah, that's how we settled.
The only thing that we understood.
Y'all stopped wrestling with me after a while, though.
Oh yeah,
bitches.
Fuck no.
They were right about you getting stronger, buddy.
Yeah, dude, they kept telling you that one of these days I was gonna whoop your ass, and I did.
Yeah.
God damn it.
One time, this motherfucker, we're in the garage, and this is after high school, but we're on concrete floors in the garage. And I am a big bitch, Austin. What the fuck? Picks me up on his shoulders, and he starts spinning my ass around, and I'm falling.
I used to do that all the time.
I'm falling. So I grabbed
your move,
and he thought that I was trying to. I think you asked, like, did you just try to guillotine me? It was crazy.
Oh my God!
I grabbed Austin because I was literally face in front because of the fucking concrete. And I hit hard when I hit shit. I was terrified. And I grab Austin for dear life. I got him around the neck.
And he thinks you're trying to fucking make a move.
He slammed my ass. Like,
oh, no, dude.
Oh, no. And he was mad at me.
Well, you attacked me, apparently.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
No. Oh, Jesus
Shell
Christ.
shock. I hit things hard when I hit things.
Yeah.
I would have rather hit the chair though than the floor. So
I did used to pick y'all up and spin y'all around though a lot. I remember that.
Yeah, that's probably why I have really bad vertigo. Thanks a lot.
That's like picking up a large dog. It's like I'm not okay.
We're about to fuck shit up.
Slam it down. You had muscles though too, so like when muscles fall, they kind of fall. So when you fall, your muscles fall on top of you. Yeah, I'm a bit so. I'm a bit much worse.
I was way more muscular when I was a kid. I feel
Annabelle is built like you, and I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you this story. I think I've told Brittney this. I was at Grandma's one time, and I was watching them jump on the trampoline, and it doesn't have the net thing, right? And it was our kids.
That's super gay.
Yeah, and I'm watching them jump, and Annabelle goes over to the side, like in mid jump, and I'm like, oh no, right? She's gonna fall off. So she jumps off and lands literally in superhero pose.
No, that's Austin. Got that from Austin.
And then and without even skipping a beat, gets up and starts running, like just.
I used to do that shit though. Yeah, you're right, Brittney. I used to do that shit, man.
Because I was like, oh shit! Like as soon as she goes to get off the trampoline like that, I'm like, oh no, she's gonna get hurt, right? No, she goes.
My favorite memory of our kids together was one time, and this was during Annabelle's wrestling phase, and this was fucking crazy. And Annabelle and the kids, I think it was Levi, Gracie, and Annabelle were in the front yard running amok, right? Well, something happened, and it became a contact sport. And Annabelle is running after Levi. I guess she had already got him at one point. He's running for his life. He is running for his life, and Annabelle's just like, his terror on his face.
Oh, my God.
She already got him once. I think she, got him in a fucking... His
Levi, that boy. I have to tell people, because grown people will try to wrestle with him, or, bigger kids, and I'm telling you right now, you do it at your own peril, because he's going to knock the fuck out of you.
Yeah, Levi's not playing fucking games, dude.
I'm not going to help you.
Levi is fucking... That boy is going to do great things. He is.
You know what? I think I need to start wrestling with OC, dude, because OC's big, dude.
No, I wrestle my kids. I have no choice. They beat up on me.
I'm about to start fucking wrestling that little bitch if she wants to talk shit.
Constant.
Yeah.
Actual wrestling.
I don't take it easy, though, because they'll be like, so they'll come up to me and start fucking with me. And, number one, I really didn't want to fight, but I will. I'll entertain it for a minute.
Yeah.
But then I'll be like,
you're
all right,
small,
that's
so I'm
enough.
definitely going to win. We can do this.
And they won't quit. Well, when there's fucking 4 or 5 of them, right? Okay. So then I'll just start hurting them. All right, I'll start hitting them harder so that they'll stop. And
start poking them in the shoulders and shit.
Harder than I hit you. I'm like, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Because I physically can.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. You don't want the problem. Yeah.
Sometimes
you don't want this problem. Don't have this problem.
They don't understand you're serious.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I'm getting winded or something with the kids,
yeah,
I start laughing, and I'm not laughing because this is fucking funny.
It's not at all.
Because I'm getting desperate here.
Run away.
I'm trying not to be crazy.
Yeah, sometimes you're actually pissing me off, dude.
Yeah, you're actually.
Yeah, no, that's when I just start hurting because they'll come up and hit me. I'm like, all right, bro, that's fine. You go ahead and hit me with your whole ass chest, but I'm gonna knock the shit out of you right back.
I'm about to put you on the fucking floor, dude.
But I'm gonna fuck you up, okay?
No way.
And I don't want to hear it. This is a disclaimer. I don't want to hear no shit.
I'm setting myself up for an ass whooping.
Yeah,
my fucking ass.
I don't. When we play games, we'll play chess or whatever. I don't take it easy. No, Grace was like. Don't just beat. No, honey, you're gonna have to win that one. No, we're not doing that.
Wrestle's the same way. He doesn't let them. We have a championship, and we old school wrestle for it, and he does not let them win.
Does he let you win?
I'm not gonna let him win.
Does he let you
I'm
win?
taking a teeny bit easy on you, but
No, I haven't won. I got a fucking shoulder injury, and he's a Viking compared to me.
dude, I've tried to wrestle Russell so many times, and there's no use. Even when I was doing jiu-jitsu, I did okay, but I still would have never won that shit.
No, yeah, I bet Russell's a little scrappy motherfucker, ain't he? That's
He's
a
made of
corn-fed
muscles, the
motherfucker,
boy
dude.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I really try, I hurt myself.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fuck that. I've got like 2 bum shoulders. I can't even fight that motherfucker. I can't even do this anymore.
Can we talk about the fact that both of y'all's fucking husbands are named Russell, dude?
Dude, so when I
What
first
in
started
the
dating
hell
Russell,
are y'all
I
thinking,
could not
dude?
say his name. I wouldn't acknowledge the fact that his name was Russell.
Oh my god.
Crazy. Yeah, it's spooky. And okay, so it gets spookier because Russell and Jack's birthdays are a day apart.
Uh-huh.
And Russell has a brother who looks like Levi. And him and Levi's birthdays are a day apart.
Oh, shit.
And then also, our friend Blake is a twin, and his sister's name is Brittney, and it's spelled like yours.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Right? We're in the Matrix.
We're in the Matrix, dude. No.
Friends up here. His name is Drake. I forget his brother's name. Like
Drake.
Yeah, Durka.
Durka.
Yeah, Durka. And their birthdays were a day after ours.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, the twins. Really?
To the year. Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nice. But yeah, I married into this over here, and I feel like there's a few other weird coincidences like that, too.
That's kind of
Really?
weird.
No.
I haven't ran into any of those yet. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough.
Both like
You're not in the web enough, buddy.
Whoa.
Start untangling that shit.
You know, it's a twin thing because not only are we both married to someone named Russell, but both of our kids are just a few months apart. Levi and
we timed them almost the same on both of them.
Both times.
Yeah.
What?
Both.
Yeah, because Annabelle is how old?
She's 6.
When's her birthday?
October 17th, 2017.
So, and Levi's is January of 18.
Yeah. And then
Damn.
Octavian's born in December 9th of 2020.
And December 9th, and Emma's March 3rd of 21.
So
Damn.
we were within 1 trimester of each other.
Yeah. Both
That's
times.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wait,
well, and
Emma's
Annabelle
what,
looks
March,
like
you said?
Levi's twin.
What?
Annie looks like Levi's twin.
Oh, yeah. Both of them, honestly, Octavian looks a little bit like Emma in the face.
A little bit.
Here.
Yeah.
But
in their hair.
in his smile, he actually looks like Wyatt. Huh.
Yeah,
He does that
dude.
little thing.
I could see that. Yeah.
It's super cute. Super cute. Also,
Dude, how fucking cute is Wyatt, bro? Oh my
Bro.
god, dude.
Stupid cute, honestly.
He's the nicest kid ever.
Dude.
I know. He
But
can
what's
be.
funny?
He can fuck around.
Oh no, he can
around
fuck around
himself.
though, dude. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
a little fucking scrappy motherfucker, dude.
Man, my shoulder injury that I have is from Wyatt because I decided to wrestle with this little shit one time, and he slammed into me and something went. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I tapped.
I'm done.
You
I
win.
snapped. You win. Oh my god.
I think I had just had Emma though, so like my bones were made of paper mache.
Oh yeah. I
That
think
didn't
that's
help.
what it is, Autumn. Do you feel less strong after having kids?
Yes, on account of I didn't take my prenatals and they steal all your calcium. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't take my prenatals. They made me sick. Everything. made me
exactly. Yep. All of
Oh,
it made
what?
me sickly.
Yeah, dude.
So all those nutrients they just robbed from us.
At one point in both
Can you
my
do
pregnancies,
something about that?
no, well,
Vitamins.
it's fun to do
Yeah.
something about it.
Collagen.
Do I need to tell Kristen to take calcium?
Yes. Well, she needs to take.
Well, she took
you
her
go to a
prenatals.
doctor and they'll tell you what stuff
she
you're
doesn't
like.
go
What
to
I need
doctors.
to do.
She does her own research.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
It's
This
really
is why
important.
I'm asking because I could mention this for her to
she
research.
probably
Bet
needs
money
just like
she'll
a
spend
collagen
10
would
to
do
12
her
hours researching this.
everything that she needs because her body. She's always taking really good care of her body and watch what she puts in her body.
Yeah.
So I feel like hers was set up for that.
Was
Yeah,
her
dude.
last pregnancy very rocky?
Oh my god, no, dude. It was the easiest
Then
fucking thing in the
eventually
world.
she won't have complications.
She's ethnic, okay?
Well, no, I'm saying like for like even after she has kids, like does it go back to normal?
She would, mostly your hormones and stuff, but she may want to take like a collagen or something. Just for
collagen or like you were saying, calcium.
I bet she took her fucking prenatal.
She took the fuck out of those. She took the very best kind that you can possibly
find.
So
she's probably solid, honestly.
Yeah, and a lot of pregnant women take folic acid, but I don't know why.
I tried. My tummy didn't like it.
Yeah, my tummy didn't fucking like anything. I
feel like she did take that.
My pregnancy, from that point to the end, I was puking up to 10 times a day.
Golly.
I couldn't. I'm not a good pregnant person. Can you imagine?
Wait, how big was Annabelle?
She was like, they were both between like 5 and 6 pounds. They were babies.
Oh, really? Dang, dude.
Yeah.
They were small. No, Gracie was 6'8", Levi was 7'2". No.
Was Osie the biggest? Like, 7'7"?
7'7". Emma was, I want to say Emma may have been 7'8", but I cannot remember.
I thought Emma was a little bigger than that.
Emma?
You said what,
no.
Brittney?
I didn't eat very much during my pregnancy, so they were actually both pregnancies, but my second one more than my first. My second pregnancy, they were worried because I started losing weight. Like, I had remained my normal weight throughout the whole pregnancy, but then I started losing weight. And they were like,
because you're supposed to gain weight, right?
You're supposed to gain weight, yeah.
And you were just staying the same, and then you started losing? Well, but those things are sucking the life out of you, dude.
Yeah, when I could eat one time, I ate a whole pot pie from KFC. I was so happy, and then immediately turned around and threw the entire thing up.
Oh my God. Man.
Yeah. I ate one bite too many.
Oh my God. That's what happened with Gracie, dude. I was allowed to eat, but I was only allowed to eat up to a certain point. And then if I put it in my mouth and she didn't want it, it was either spit it out or it's all coming back up.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. One time, so during my last pregnancy, actually, this has to do with Caleb. I was very sick, and so Caleb and his girlfriend, who I adore, and not his girlfriend now.
No,
girlfriend at the time. Oh, really? So
yeah. No, he lives down here in Deep Ellum.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he works at a tattoo shop.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been sober for like a year and a half, dude.
Yeah. I saw him, his profile picture the other day, and he's put some weight on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it looks great, actually.
Yeah.
So, like, him and his girlfriend didn't have much money. So, and also, they lived out in Grandma's garage at the time. So, they didn't really have much access to the kitchen. So, when they did, they would cook a lot of pizzas because pizzas are kind of cheap, you know? Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it is about, it was pizza all day, every day is all I could smell. And I was like kind of staying at Grandma's at that time in the house. Mm-hmm. And I was literally just on her couch for like a week, and I could not figure out why I was puking constantly. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. All I could smell was fucking pizza. Making me sick. Because they would eat like 2 or 3 pizzas a day.
Because they are cheap. That's probably why.
Yeah,
that's exactly why.
You know, I'm not knocking that, but the smell of pizza was literally sending me.
Yeah, on that note, Texture Kiddo's getting on my damn nerves on account of, so we got Ashdown not far, and then we've also got Domino, which they both have paper mills, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So just keep getting, like, after COVID, I can't smell right, and stuff tastes funny. I can't smell some stuff, and I can't taste some stuff, and so everything's all wonky, okay? Yeah. But for a little while there, all I could smell was all I can describe as a fart. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's all I could taste for a minute, too. Terrible. Right? Because
y'all had COVID.
It's because, and then I kept, when I had to go to Atlanta to do the kids' games and stuff and their softball, I go by the damn paper mill and I'm like, ugh.
Atlanta?
Oh. Atlanta, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Is where they play ball.
How many times have y'all had COVID?
Once.
I only have one confirmed case.
Yeah, once, but I think I might have had it twice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I think I had it twice. But both times, I had something else. Like I got an ear infection whenever I got COVID the second time. The first time I was, what was it? It might have just been COVID because it was like February, or it might have been March. It was like early March, maybe like either late February or early March of 2020. And I was working in Deep Ellum, and I got sick as fuck for like 3-4 days, dude.
It lasts a long time when I had it this time.
But I had to work. Like, I just had to keep going to work. So I couldn't get better, you know? And I'm probably spreading it like crazy. Nobody around me got it, though. That's kind of crazy.
But yeah, anyways, everything smells like a farm.
Cool.
And it's the worst ever. Because of paper mills.
When we were in band, we used to go buy that paper mill in
I told the kids that it smells like that because at noon everybody goes outside for farts.
Oh,
that's
nice.
hilarious. I'm stealing that. Stealing that.
They call it, Gracie always called it Stinking Town.
Stinky Town.
And then they tell everybody now that that's why it's stinky.
That's a funny thing to tell your kids.
That's fucking hilarious.
All right, hold on. I gotta pee, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. I actually have to go soon because I have to get up at 4 in the morning.
All right, hold on. Let me go pee. Whatever you're talking about.
Nerd.
Suffer through it.
No, fuck no. I'm going to fucking exercise. I will not be doing that.
I have to get up at 6. It's not 4.
Yeah, I get up at 4 to go work out at 5.
Go work out. Holy shit.
For the exercise. It's actually a lot easier with the kids because then I don't have to take them with me.
I stopped working out when I started walking like 6 miles at fucking work. And
I wouldn't be working out if after I fucking went to, no.
Oh, bro.
Blame you on that at all. Fuck that noise.
I can barely move after. Like,
yeah, like I think I'm okay. Got my cardio in for sure.
I'm good. Good. I was maxing out my watch 3 times in one day.
I didn't know you could even do that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god. My watch, when I first got it, I was working nights, and so when I stopped working nights, my watch will try to wake me up in the middle of the night and be like, "Go walk around." I'm like, "No, fuck."
Yeah, shut up, bitch.
No.
I'm asleep. My watch will tell me when it's bedtime, and I'm like, I don't.
That sounds wonderful, but no, I can't.
Yeah, mine is like bedtime reminder, and then it goes dun dun dun.
Oh, gotta tell me what to do. Number one thing. That, and I have a finance app that keeps up with my shit, right? And it keeps pissing me off because it'll be like, you spent like this much less than usual. Let's see what happened. I'm like, I thought this is what you wanted.
Yeah. Why are you
just bitching at me about overspending? Take a look.
Ruining my with dumb trivial shit.
I don't want to talk about it because I thought I was doing good.
I thought I was outsourcing this work to you. Like, what are you doing?
Really thought I had this handled. I don't want to hear how I'm doing wrong, or I'll just go back to spending my money.
Yeah, Siri is my mortal enemy.
Yeah,
that hoe.
I don't use the girl Siri. I use the Australian man Siri.
I don't know which one I use. I think it's
a dumb bitch too, though. Honestly,
mine wasn't even
talking about you.
He didn't even have his headphones on.
What are y'all talking about?
Nothing.
What?
Not you, that's for sure.
Stuff that I can leave in the podcast or take out.
Yeah,
you're good.
Leave it in.
It's all cool in the pool, buddy.
Were y'all talking shit?
We were talking about Siri.
Yeah. I called you a bitch, but it wasn't the whole conversation.
Oh my god, dude.
No, the whole conversation, Austin, was about how you're a bitch.
God damn it, I knew it. I knew y'all were out here talking shit, and now I'm mad. Okay?
We all
good thing you're hours away. I'm not
bunch
gonna
of fucking
fight
turkeys. All right, so
No.
Brittney, Autumn, this is Brittney's Life of Detours episodes, and so I want to fucking actually get like the part
rapid fire me some questions. I gotta go to bed.
Okay, well, we're about to dive just like straight into the story, dude. So if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh, okay. Did you need me for help on anything?
No.
Okay.
Should, like,
well,
hang out.
I love you.
All right, well, I love you too.
Yeah. Okay, and also bye.
Okay, and also
bye.
She was like, "Do you need me for anything?"
Yeah.
No, we're gonna figure it out. But so the part that I want to get to is because I'm kind of confused as to this time as well, and we can go forward from there. But the time, like, you remember whenever, so it was after Dad died and stuff. And did you move out of the house early? Or when did you move out?
Yeah, so like right after high school, I moved into a house with like me and my dumbass friends for a while. Like way the fuck out in, you know, when you're like heading out of Mina going south, and there's like the mountains. You like go over the mountain.
Wait, are you talking about like board camp area? Further out than that?
It's like, you know where that like RV place is when you're going south on 71? It's like not that far out of Mina.
Are you talking about like Iron Mountain?
I could be. I don't even remember anymore. I could be.
Maybe.
But out in like the dirt roads back there, I lived with like Mark and Desi and
right on.
Fucking Rippy.
Rippy, dude. Oh man, I forgot about that dude. Not really, because I think about it.
Just stay forgetting about that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended up being a weirdo, huh?
Being a fucking, well, I mean, aside from the weird shit he did when he was around us, like he just got out of prison for talking to children.
Yeah.
So that guy needs to just chill the fuck out.
He just needs to chill the fuck out, dude.
That guy's been going on 100 in bullshit since he was thieved. Like, even as a fucking embryo, that guy was fucking up, I guess.
Fucking get him, dude.
Now, I don't fuck around with pedophiles, bro.
Yeah,
He tricked my ass because I thought he was a normal dude. And I let him around. And honestly, red flags, because when poor Rachel was like 13, I had this guy around her. And oh my God, should not have had him around her, because at one point he was like, he told her that he like liked her and shit. I was like, that is my 13-year-old sister.
Oh my God. And he was older than us by quite a bit.
She was 16. She was like young.
Yeah, she would have been like 16, because I would probably have been 17. Yeah, because that was like my senior year.
Yeah, she was like 15, 16.
Yeah.
Maybe 14. She might have been a freshman. Because that was like, no, she was a sophomore.
Yeah.
She was
and he was like a senior.
Yeah, he was like mid-20s, bro. Like reaching 30.
Yeah, he was up there, dude. Yeah. But he was a weirdo. But he was kind of cool, I guess, like at times. Well, I remember because he was at the house, you know, it was like you could kind of tolerate him, you know.
Bro, so actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to tell that story unless Rachel consents to tell that story.
All right, we'll do that on Granny's Gay Rush.
Yes, yeah.
All right, which you'll have to be on the next one, I think.
Okay, deal. But he was a fucking freak, bro. That guy was a freak from day one. Yeah. I knew it.
So that's where you were living out there with him?
What?
You were living out there with him and Desi and Mark and all them?
Yeah, this was when I kind of first met Rippy, too. Like, it was the first time I'd ever really been, like, around him. You know how in Mina you kind of know people exist, but you don't know them.
Yeah.
And he was still even older than me. I was, like, 18 at this time, and he was, like, 25, I think?
Yeah, something like that.
Around that age. Like, that guy should have never even been hanging out with kids my age, let alone around, you know, Rachel's age. That was fucked up of me. I didn't know how fucked up that was. That was fucked up of me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
having anyone my age around anyone Rachel's age was fucked up. It was. Rachel was not, every guy sees her at her age, and as pretty as she is, as not a child, and that's what she was, and it's gross that you think otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
That's yucky. At your age, you're a fucking adult. That's
so,
yucky.
Where did you move after? What happened after that?
So I think I probably went back to grandma's.
Yeah.
I think I lived with grandma pretty much until I moved to No.
No, you moved
Lie.
to the house in town
I
for a
forgot
while.
about Fayetteville. After I lived with Mark and Desi, I did live in Fayetteville for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like a year.
Was that with Lakeland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was chill as fuck.
Yeah, that was after. But you lived in the house in town for a while, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that,
That's
too.
what I'm trying to think of, yeah.
I forgot. I thought that was more spread out somehow.
No.
Memories all fucked up, like chronologically.
Yeah, that's like the last memories that I have of you before, like college and shit.
I forgot when I lived in town, I got my Kimbo.
You did get your Kimbo, dude.
My Kimbo. My poor sweet. I miss him so much.
Dude, he's just out there fucking around, dude.
I
Barking
know.
at everybody all the time.
I know. I miss him so much, though. I'm not allowed to have him up here. Up here, breed-specific legislation is a thing. And they aren't. That's where you can't have certain breeds of dogs, and one of them in the city of Fayetteville is pit bulls. You cannot have them. Yeah. And renters, like, a lot of renters will not let you have them for insurance. Like, if you own your own home, yeah, you can have a pit bull. Like, you have to register it and all of that, and they watch them. Like, they watch them. You have to register them with the city, too. But, yeah, you can't, renters will not rent to you generally. Like, I can't even have one animal here, let alone my Kimbo.
Aw, he's just a big old sweet
no
guy
other places
dude.
Either.
Oh, man.
That's like a thing.
Damn. Okay, so house in town, then Mark and them, and then lived with grandma pretty much the whole time?
Yeah, until I moved to Fayetteville, and then I moved back, and I stayed with Mom and Jason for a few months, which was...
Mom and Jason?
Yeah, when Mom was with Jason, and it was like right after I was living in Fayetteville, Mom asked me to come live with her and Jason. So I lived there for a few months.
Okay.
And
This was before the kids, or what?
Yes, yeah, this was before Russell.
Oh, wow. How did you and Russell get together?
So, when I moved back to Mina, I started living with Mark and Desi. Not Mark and Jamie, Mark and Desi. No. Hold up. I started living with Mark and Jamie, which was not... Mark and Jamie this is the girl he dated after Desiree.
Mm-hmm.
And I started living with them for a while. And so the thing is, I had known Russell even while I was living in Fayetteville. When I would come home, Rachel would be hanging out with him with Rusty.
Yeah.
So that's how I met him, was through Rachel and Rusty. But for like that whole year that I wasn't really there, they'd been telling Russell, like, she's a bitch and, like, you know, watch out for her, which is fine because I kind of was at the time. I was mean as fuck to men.
Yeah.
I was mean as fuck to Russell. And he hadn't talked to me in like a year. Mm-hmm. And then I started going through like this awful shit with this guy that I had been hung up on since high school.
Oh, no.
And I finally kind of like realized like this guy like is not interested in me at all.
Yeah.
He acted like he was. He really did. Like, he would hint at it every time I would be like, I don't know if being friends with you is, like, good for me anymore. Like, you're upsetting, like, at this point. And so I was really sad about it. And I was, you know, sub-Facebooking, I guess is what you would call it. Like, just, like, being sad on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
So, Russell, we had been hanging out a lot socially.
Mm-hmm.
And so he came over and he brought Shelby and all her friends at the time, and he brought marijuana. And so we just like, we all partied. And then I guess at that point, Russell was interested in me. I had no idea. Absolutely no idea. Like, and I didn't even at the time care, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was not like, I was not interested in anybody. At the time, I was like, I don't even date. And so the next time I saw him, he had come over to hang out at Mark and Jamie's, which is where I was staying. And that was the first time we ever, like, kissed. And he had come there with that intention, but I had no idea till I got a call from somebody. Somebody called me because Rachel was friends with them. Rachel and Shelby were friends, so he confided in them, and they gave me a heads up. And they're like, "Listen, we're just giving you a heads up because we know how you are. Like, Russell likes you." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Yeah, Russell likes you, and he's coming over there to hang out with you tonight because he likes you." And I was like,
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah. So we actually watched a horror movie. We watched The Conjuring.
Nice. Okay.
He's not into horror movies. He watched, well, we didn't actually watch it.
No, I bet you didn't. You nasty.
No, we didn't. We didn't actually do anything for like a while.
Yeah.
But we definitely did like the high school shit because I didn't really get to do that when I was in high school. I was just like a bone and go, like I wasn't even trying. Yeah, so we did like high school shit at first because it was my first time doing that shit.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
Then for the longest time, I was like, I'm not gonna date you, bro. Like we're not gonna date. And but I liked Russell. Russell was sweet. He is sweet. He was like adorable at the time, and he just kept just being nice to me. Mm-hmm. One time, I was still living at Mark and Jamie's, and he came over unannounced. I was literally leaving to go party because this was when I was childless and single, and we partied all the time.
Yeah, dude.
And me, Mark and Jamie were leaving to go party, and Russell was coming to see me and brought McDonald's, and we were gonna like watch a movie, I guess, but he didn't let me know. And I was leaving. We were driving away, and he didn't know I was in the car. He thought it was just Mark and Jamie. He thought I was still here. And I texted him from the car. I was like, "You can't just show up here like a little bitch."
Oh, my God.
To this day, feel bad about that. Like, it was so
man.
shitty.
He just wanted to have some McDonald's and chill, dude.
I know. I felt so bad, actually. Even right after I said it, I was like, that was mean, bro.
That was mean. Did you take it back?
I didn't take it back. He went with it. He was like, "Okay, tomorrow, yeah."
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was chill about it.
That's a smart guy right there.
Yeah. That's true.
Yep. Yeah, it was like, I'm not even going to touch that.
Yeah.
Damn, Russell, he got game, dude. Get it. That's funny.
Well, I was like, you weren't really around at that time. I was like, not fucking with it. Like, I like dudes only for like, I saw this person say that like dogs or men are like dogs, and like the ones you can't breed or like hang out with, you kind of kill. And not like in a real sense.
But you kill them out of your life, like you like.
Exactly, like kind of like, you know how like female chimps, I think it was, ostracized males that don't act correctly. They just like shun them.
I saw
and
that
eventually
on that chimp
act
documentary.
correctly. Like that's how it was.
Yeah, they just don't fuck with them. Actually,
to a point, in Fayetteville, I was dating online, and at the time, it was like when things like OkCupid and shit just came out. So it was a very lawless land. Mm-hmm. And I was getting more dick than I could do anything with. Like, in Fayetteville specifically, it's not like Mina. Everyone in Mina thinks bitches look a certain way. When they don't look a certain way, they're like, I'll just only fuck the same bitches as everyone else. And it's true. It's true. And in Fayetteville, there was so much dick.
Damn, dude.
It was just flying at me. Like, I was like...
Dicks everywhere?
Dicks everywhere. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, and it's everywhere.
Baylor heard there were dicks everywhere. Now she's upset.
There was...
Baylor, there's dicks everywhere, dude. I don't know how they got there. Here she comes. What's up, good dog? All right.
And so, like, I got in this dating culture of, you have to be very aggressively mean to men, and then the ones that stick around and aren't shitty back, they're the good ones. Like, that's literally
so you're
how I
playing hardball, dude.
Yeah, that's literally how I would vet men, because men on fucking online dating are terrible.
Yeah.
And they kind of train you to be a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would be a huge bitch. Because, like...
Crazy. But it worked?
It worked, yeah. The meaner you are, the more they want to fuck with you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never really used the dating apps much.
It was a surprise to me, too. I thought it was going to be a deterrent, but it became like a criteria.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. Fayetteville was like awesome.
Yeah, but now you got your sweet baby Russell.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
And we were together for 8 years now.
And 2 kids and fucking...
2 kids.
Damn, 8 years. That's crazy.
8 years. Yeah, it's been an actual long-ass time.
Yeah.
And it feels like a long time, but also not that long. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's how it is, over here, too.
It's crazy.
Yeah, me and Kristen are coming up on 5 years, dude.
Holy shit.
Isn't that crazy?
I was like, y'all been together like 3 years.
5 fucking years, dude? Is that for real?
Half a fucking decade, bro.
Whoa, dude. That's kind of crazy whenever I say it like that.
I know, it's crazy. We're all like being adults and shit.
I know, we kind of we're doing the whole thing, dude. Everybody's kind of got their shit together a little bit.
I know.
We're all excited about it.
We did really good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Grandma was fucking, she was like bragging the other day. I was talking to her and she was like, yeah, man, nobody ever said that y'all would they all said you'd end up like your mom and dad. Fucking, look what I did, basically. And I was like, damn, that's cool, man.
And we can attribute it to her, because it could have ended up way worse.
Oh, for sure, dude. There's no fucking telling any other scenario, honestly. But I mean, this one happened to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a universe, we'd be like dead or like...
Yeah, I always say I should have been dead a long time ago, really. If I would have went down different paths, man.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I don't know. I feel like we got a pretty good moral, like, structure early on. But at the same time, I mean, we were just in the shit, dude.
We were in the shit. Like, do you know how long I was in survival mode for? Like, ridiculously long.
Yeah.
And you probably were, too. Like,
I was in, like, blissful, like... I had, like, almost, like, an ignorance thing going for me. It was like, I was like, nothing bad ever happens to our family, but fucking just constantly bad shit was happening the whole time.
Yeah, and also, how were you supposed to fucking know?
I didn't fucking know, dude. I was a happy-ass kid, dude. Or I felt like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and also, and this isn't... It just doesn't happen as often to boys. Like, it's... I don't know. I don't know why. But, like...
Testosterone's a dope-ass drug, that's why.
Happens a lot. Well, it's children in general. There is kind of like an epidemic of child abuse in this country in the first place.
I mean, there definitely was.
And there still is. We still have, like, on Child Abuse Awareness Month. Did you know that there's a whole Child Abuse Awareness Month? They did the whole thing at Octavian School.
Oh, wow.
And about, like, the numbers. And the numbers
Tell
are
the kids that were not beating them?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, people used to get beat. Or, I mean, some people are still getting beat. So if you're not getting beat, fucking
tell them you're getting beat.
Get your shit together, dude. Damn.
Yeah, but it's like a whole thing. And statistically, there's so many of us, some of us were likely to be. It's like a ridiculous, I think it was like 1 in 5? And there's 6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of us was getting smoked out, and we all know who it was.
Right.
And that's why we have to do a Granny's Garage episode next week. So, we're going to go ahead and end this one. And probably hop off here. But just be aware that you are fully invited to the next Granny's Garage.
Deal.
And on the in-between, you got to download that fucking app. You got to figure it out.
I will.
All right.
As soon as I...
All right, we're going to figure that out, and we're going to come back to you guys with the real crazy stories with Raquel, dude, on fucking Granny's Garage. It's going to get weird, dude.
It's going to get weird.
You already know Rachel's going to make it weird. All right. Well, I love you, and I will see you very soon. We're going to do that, and we're going to actually probably see each other at fucking family functions coming up, hopefully.
I don't know. It depends on the function.
All right. Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.